That's right, guys. Done with loads, headed home. Can play for a few minutes. How you doing, Jeff? Clint, how's it going? We're here back in the den, and look at this, guys. This is the crazy thing. Hank Hill would be proud. Peggy, we're gonna get gas for the grill. Hey, Matt, how's it going? That's my Hank Hill impersonation. Look at this. Shorts, t-shirt season is back, guys. Shorts and t-shirt season. Friggin' A. I didn't think this would ever. I mean, it's still a little cool down here, but outside is actually warmer than it is outside. Outside is warmer than it is inside. Sorry. I can't believe it. You know, freezing all this time. Holy moly. Didn't think this day would ever come. Today, right now, it says 62, but it was way warmer today. It was 80 degrees today, guys. 80 degrees. I was in the patrol vehicle today, and it's not nap time yet. That's 2 hours from now. How you doing, Sizzleneck? Yeah, I was in the patrol vehicle today, and the patrol vehicle did not have any AC in it. I was sweating bullets with the bulletproof vest on. Yeah, it was pretty hot today. I had to have the windows open. 62 right now here. Jeff, nice weather over there, huh? 37. Matt, where are you guys at? I can't believe it. I'm in shock. I'm in shock, guys. Because I'm in shorts. I wore shorts yesterday, too, because it was in, like, low 70s, but for it to be 80 degrees for a high today, I'm excited, guys. Excited. Oh, all right, yeah. Oh, yeah, you definitely have the cooler temperatures. Sizzling that guy, Shawshank. Hey, he's getting his redemption in. Yep. I can't believe it. I'm flabbergasted. Look, I can even see my legs again. That's crazy. Clint says, hi here, 83. AC season in the pond. Yep, I had to have the AC on in my truck on the way home. And then I stopped at Home Depot before I got home, so I had to pick up an order. Matt says, it hailed bullets here. I looked at some cracked windows today. Wow. Yeah, we had, did anybody get thunderstorms yesterday? We got some bad thunderstorms here in the Northeast yesterday. I don't know if anybody got any of that. Well, you guys in one of your areas. I know there's some weather anomalies going on in all these places. Damn, that was cracked. There must have been a lot of money in cracked windows. Matt says, Jeff, you need more text. Yeah, it's been a crazy day. I'm telling you guys, it was sweat, but I was able to do a lot of things, accomplish a lot of things because I needed to accomplish a lot of things. Clint says, Jeff, let one rip and see if new client works. Adding one Friday. Sizzleneck, Northern California. Nice. You guys are definitely getting the good warmer weather. Jeff says, trying Clint. Listen, guys, this is amazing because I like to wear shorts. I prefer wearing shorts. The only thing is I can't wear shorts if I'm at work. We're not allowed to. Matt says, just cheap landlords wanting garbage ply gem windows to fix them ish. Yeah. Eric, how you doing, Eric? And the Craftsman Cave, that's 2 in 1. Yo, what's up? Jeff, eat that bomb of a bean burrito. Hey, that's a trucker toilet blowout right there, Jeff. If you go to eat the Taco Bell or something. Gut bomb. Uh, I never get that problem with Taco Bell or anything. Uh, Usually for me it's pizza, but certain pizzas on a certain day, I guess. Like my body, the way because I have IBS, so like if I'm eating like a really greasy pizza, that's gonna mess me up, guys. That'll be that's a pizza bomb right there. That's my gut bomb. But some pizzas don't affect me like others, and sometimes it's like a give or take. Like on one day, one pizza could be one from one restaurant would be good. The next day, if I have it from that restaurant again, you don't know. It's just like I gotta wear the Crocs today. I'm sporting the Under Armours, Under Armour sneakers today. Yeah, I have IBS, but it only tears. Hey, you know what IBS stands for? I blow shit. I blow shit. Oh boy. Yeah. So yeah, you just gotta be careful with what you eat. I mean that's how I deal with it. I'm like, be careful with what you eat. But my diabetes medications actually kind of helps out with the IBS, so it's not bad. The IBS hasn't been like I do have it from time to time, like the irritation part, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Especially with the medication I'm on now, stuff's strong. And now I can eat kind of like a bull, but with less worries. But there's those days that it will get you. It will get you. Oh, let's see what we got going on. Oh, wifey's making an appearance. You want to say hi to the streamers, She said she's back to doing laundry again. Every Wednesday, I guess Wednesday's not only Tool Talk Wednesday, but it's Laundry Wednesdays. Say hi to the streamers. Stop. No. She said leave it alone. Guys, you know what I've been doing today? I've been playing with Chat GBT and doing a lot of. That's why we have the new logos. You guys got to see some of the logos we did today. I did today, really awesome. Yep, Jeff, that's what I'm on, the Manjaro. Alabama, like you know, yep. Thank you. Laundry time. The lovely Vanna clothes white. Yeah. Hey, Clint. A lot of people are saying hi to you. Hi. She says hi back. Eric, we're not gonna do that right now. Matt says she could put you in the giant husky tote and take you to the landfill. Sizzleneck says, I think this is Manjaro room only. You putting me in the landfill? No, me. Oh. She says you could put me in a husky bag and put me on. And I have plenty of saws to do it with. Hi, Retros. Someway says, okay, I'm here now, Clint. Yeah, my wife says she agrees with you. She could put me in the landfill. I watch enough crime shows. She watches crime shows all day. Look, wave the hi, wave the hi. And I work in the field. I have lots of games. Clint says Manjaro here too. So we're all on Manjaro. Hey, Emily, we're a lot of us guys are on Manjaro. We're all on the Manjaro. Clint says you could she could put you in the top box, save on casket prices. Crime shows, was it murder? Yeah. Is that your work release inmate? No, I'm actually her work release inmate. She what's that? Do you have a microwave on? Oh, she's nuking some food, leftovers.
I can multitask, unlike you.
Yeah, I can't multitask. Eric says, tell her I said she needs to have snap-on attitude. Oh,
What?
Eric just said, tell her I said she needs to have a snap-on attitude. Retro said, Manjaro gave me a second chance at a healthy. Hey, I hear you that, man. I tell you, Eric laughs. But yeah, I'm telling you, I'm normal now thanks to Manjaro and insulin. So I gotta say, I'm happy. I'm happy with the numbers. You know, I lost 32 pounds on Manjaro. Um, my everything's good. Everything's great. I can't complain. And then the insulin is my ultimate cheat code to eat whatever I want to eat. Somebody says I have a channel now. It's just photos currently. Matt says Snap on. That would be a Birkin mindset. You can't afford that. Eric says I wish I could post images here. I want all you to see something. Use what do you want me to post, Eric? I could do it. Hey, Eric, you want to join the stream? I don't know how to, if I can do that. Yeah, Kilimanjaro. Actually, Manjaro is a very Italian type of diabetic medication because after you take that, you can manja that row. Manja the row. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can restart. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it from my phone. Maybe we can. I don't know, guys. All the possibilities. That's right, Matt. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I wonder if you could. Does anybody know if I can add? All right, yeah. All right, Eric. Lincess is an ultimate support medication to Manjaro. Trust and believe me. I don't have Lincess, but I do take the which was really good for me is the Jardiance. That stuff is good. Linzess Spelker. Yeah, Linzess. Yeah, I heard about that, but I don't know anything about it. Like how does that work in conjunction? I don't know. Yeah, some way. Toto. You remember that song? Africa. Damn, I'm old. Linzess, spell correction. So, I don't know if I have Oh, I think I might have community on my page. Oh, nice job, Jeff. Yeah, I'm at 5'6" now. My A1C is 5.6. Clint says he could post pictures on there. It keeps my digestive system regulated. Yeah, it definitely helps remove unwanted body water. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Manjaro is the best thing for people with IBS. So I love it because I can eat things, greasier foods that I couldn't before. Link. Hold on. No. What link? If I lose any weight, my doctor will flip. How much do you weigh, someway? All YouTube. Matt says all YouTube community can be a nightmare to get through the filters. Retros for Life says I used to be on that at first. All right, yeah. All right, text me the pic, Eric. We'll show it on this thing. Oh man, my neck is killing me today. Because when you're carrying all your like gear on, like with your bulletproof vest, like my weapons and all that stuff, radios, it gets heavy. Oh, you're 146 pounds? Damn. I wish I was a 29 waist. Right now I'm at like a 36, 34, 36. Still chunky though, because I'm short. I got a little width. I got dad bod going on, but I ain't like massively obese like I used to be. You guys, if you guys would have seen me like back in 2009, I was like a 2X going on to 3X. I was like this. I was massive. Double one and third stat, and that's more like me. Yeah, I was a big boy, guys. I'll show you a picture of. Oh, wait a minute. We got Eric. Eric just sent me an image. This one. That's one of the ones we were working on today. So he's got the Craftsman cave and the CE tool den, American built. Let me get the Retro says I went from 375 to 228 as of today. Oh, congratulations, Retro. 17 months in so far. My A1C is down at 4.2. 4XL down to XL currently. That's awesome. Congratulations. Absolutely awesome. So we've been playing around today with me and Eric have been playing around with AI. So we've been making all kinds of stuff. This is the collaboration. So that's his logo, the C and the backwards C for Craftsman Cave. Hey, Belle, look at this. We made more logos today. Look at this one. This is a regular logo. Eric helped design a lot of these logos. Yeah, I like the logo I have on now on the YouTube page. All the social media has that logo now. It's really nice. Yeah, Eric started it off with this white with black picture, and then today I decided, since I had plenty of time today to mess around, I was able to start doing all those logos. And like really, I went to town. I even did my refresh my handyman services logo today too. So I'm gonna be in the future, hopefully this summer. Yeah, that's awesome. It'd be a placard, putting a placard in the shop. Similar, yeah. I want to do some merch selling this. Like, would you guys buy merch with like the American flag and all that stuff? Even with the regular CE Tool Den logo. But would you guys buy that American thing? Yeah, and then I'm going to turn those and some of those into stickers too. Clint says, sent you a possible new sticker pick. Yeah. I'm going to do hats and t-shirts. Let me see what Clint sent. Oh, Clint, that's awesome. Look at that. There you go. I like it. I love it. Hey, here's the shop. Look at that. We got a Clint sticker and Jeff. There you guys go. You guys made an appearance today on the live stream. There we go. Yeah, definitely got to make stickers. I know Jeff said when I sent him the picture, when I put the picture up, he responded and he said, you got to make stickers. Yeah, I got to definitely make stickers. Matt says, I had something good at HC happen to me. The Milwaukee rep gave me the 5 or 6 new Milwaukee pliers wrench. The 5-inch. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I wouldn't have spent any money on it. Dude, not to mention, it's like $30 friggin' dollars. You got one for free. That's a score. Eric says, hey, this is extremely random, but I just bought a belt off Amazon made of plastic so I can go through TSA without issues. Nice. Retros. Yeah, Retros, I want to do trucker style hats because I'm really, like, I want to do both. I want to do like like a regular hat, and definitely truckers. My first one is going to be truckers. My daughter Isabel said, "Oh my God, it's awesome." Somebody said last week my doctor's office blew up my phone to get me to the ER immediately due to the potassium level. I was later to find bogus tests earlier. What a joke! Yeah, sometimes you don't know what's going on. I mean, just kind of weird. No Joey sticker. Joey, I don't have a sticker from Joey. Joey hasn't sent me anything. Eric says, Jeff Clint, where did you make those caricatures? Yeah, guys, where'd you guys get your stickers? I think I'm just gonna have to order them. I'll make my own and then just send them out to have made, like whether it's Vistaprint or something. Somebody says, Eric Chibugui, I have one of those. Matt says, Eric, no scratch mechanic belts are good for that. And Clint says, Chat GBT. So Eric, Chat GBT for everything for the win. For the win. Those are cool. So I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna do a sticker just kind of like Clint and Jeff's, so I can have like a caricature animation version of myself, and then I'm gonna do the logos ones, and then whatever else I can do. I don't know. We'll try to get those done. I want to see if I can get those done by the summertime. I want to do everything before July. I want to order a big, not a big batch, but a somewhat mediocre, medium sized batch of shirts and hats. Eric says, I need to make a sticker like that too. Matt says, have you emailed Joy for sticker for request? I have not emailed Joy for that. Maybe is that how he does it? You got to email him and just ask for a sticker. Retro says, what software can I use to design logos like those? Chat GBT. That's what I use. Stickers were made by an Amazon company. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, Retros, why don't we do something like that? I have a, hey, Timinator, how's it going? We're all doing good this Wednesday. So, we got a new logo, Timinator. I don't know if you've seen the new logos on all my social media pages. We did it. I was messing around today with the logo stuff, and we did a lot of regular logos and everything with Chat GBT. So there was a lot done. Like me and the Craftsman Cave today, Eric at the Craftsman Cave was on the live stream today. We're doing all kinds of crazy things with the with AI. So we created a lot of good logos. So we did one like this. This is one of them. This one's the Craftsman Cave with the CE tool then, American built. Yeah, that was a good video, Tim. Yeah, so yeah, you just tell ChatGPT what you want, and then that's how I do my thumbnails. Yeah. By the way, guys, Clint already knows this. So, I don't know if you guys remember last week we talked about the spring promo. So I ordered the Veto Tech Pack P in infrared. It's a new bag, new style, and to get the CBLD. So this is actually good news for you guys, information, so you guys can learn, like, know what's going on. So a lot of their bags are not available, and it's in the tier 1 or the tier 2 stuff. That it's not available currently right now. And so what's going on is I ordered on the website last week. I end up ordering the Tech Pack P infrared, which is an awesome style of layout. I think this is going to be my go-to bag. Timothy says, Mr. Morgan made my logo. That's awesome. Yeah, so I ordered that, and I was going to get the CBLD for free. And what happened was the other day, my order got canceled. And I was like freaking pissed. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because it was available on the website. And I got an email sent to me by the sales manager from Veto saying that it was erroneously put as in stock, even though they don't have it in stock. And I asked, when will it be in stock? And they said in June. I'm like, June, the promo is going to be gone. And there's a lot of bags that you still have on the tier 1 and tier 2 that's not even available, that never even got released yet. And so, what's going to happen is, according to the sales manager, and I made her promise me that this is going to happen, is for the people that buy the bags that are on the list, only on the list that are not available. So if the bag is on the list now and it sells out, that doesn't count. But if the bag is on the list and it still hasn't been released after the promo, they will honor the promo in June or whenever the bags get released. And you will be able to get the free bag. So I like I said, I ordered. So my order got canceled, but she did tell me that the bags, the CBLD, like I'm ordering a tier 1 bag. I should be getting the CBLD in June, like, well, when I order it, whenever the shipping is of that, but it's gonna happen. So that's what's going to happen with the bags. This is only for the bags that are not available, that still have not been released. Clint says, keep that email. Yes. Well, the email doesn't say that. It's my, ended up calling the sales manager, personally. The email just said that my order was canceled. D. Langston, how's it going? I ordered the Veto SPLD with the promo MB2. It arrived Saturday. Excellent job. I'm still, listen, I still don't even know anything about the Velocity stuff. And by the way, do you guys see, a lot of you guys see the Havoc line on Velocity? It's a limited time only, but it's like a high-vis green. I am in love with that stuff. They have the Rogue 45 and 20 XL bag, and it's awesome. Yeah, Matt, they're bound to do something about this. Well, what happened is they just having trouble getting. They had trouble. They did not expect. So all the promos, the tier 1 list, everything was done months prior, before the spring promo, is what she told me, and they did not expect the problems they were going to have of getting those things. So yes, the MCT Evo, everything Evo that's not released, which is pretty much everything, you can still get the promo on, as long as you order that specific item that's not, because it's not released yet. They will honor the CBLD or the SPLD bags for free. So if you get the tier 2 products, you'll get the SPLD. If you get the tier 1, you'll get the CBLD bags. And hey, Matt, that NASA backpack was beautiful. You know what? That NASA backpack, if I'd have been able to get it, I know that was limited edition. That would have looked really good in the Snap-on box. Like, I would have put it on a hook on a magnet on the side. That would have been awesome. Matt says, good thing I want the bucket and the MP2 Evo. Yeah. Like, I'm like, seriously, like, I want that, the tech pack, but I also want the Evo tech pack, the one, it doesn't have the pockets on the side, but you can buy the separate little pouches and put it, like, they have the large, medium, and the small one. So that's my goal. And then I want to get the drill holster and the MP2X version equivalent of the Evo, because I don't have the MP2X. I have the MPMX. I have the MP1X, which I think the MP1X is one of the sweet spots for a pouch. And then I have the SC45. And then they have the small, if you guys buy the small pouch of the Evo, that's going to be kind of an equivalent to the SC45. And I kind of definitely want that one. I want to buy the large, the medium, and the small, but I want to use the small as an SC45 substitute. Yeah, it's not available, but when it does become available, Clint, you'll be able to, like, if it's on the promo on that list, you'll be able to get, they'll honor the deal. Matt says, if someone had an unwanted MB2 promo bag, I wouldn't protest that. Yeah, I know. It's Tim's fault. Matt says, Tim, you got all the bags from us. It's your fault all the things happen. Yep. But yeah, so there was an, Clint says, I hope, yes. I mean, this is what, I had to repeat it, because I don't want to be like a jerk to her. You know, I was being nice to her, but when I was talking to her on the phone, yeah, blame FOMO. Yeah. Hey, everybody, 67. There you go. But yeah, I made her promise. Like I said, I was nice. I was kind of joking with her too. I was like, but legit because I'm gonna tell you guys, I was upset. I was upset. Clint knows. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was upset. But I wasn't an asshole but at the same time, yeah, Tim, we should join up on a live sometime. Let's do it. Let's do a live together. I don't mind. Let's get a lot of guys. We can do a multi-stream. That'd be like a panel, like the Hollywood Squares. We can do Joey, you, me, Eric, and whoever wants to join in. That would be awesome. Why don't? Oh man, that would, you know what would be awesome? We could do like a Hollywood Squares. We could do like a game show, but a tool game show. So we could like do like a tool. We would have somebody host it. And then we could do like a tool game show type thing. Like, but instead of Hollywood Squares, we could call it Toolywood Squares. And then Joey could probably be the host. Joey's having a collaboration tomorrow. Who's that? With who? Steve? Steve, we could have Steve on the Toolywood Squares too. I would love to have Steve on the Toolywood Squares. We could do like a whole game show. Who's going on with Clint? Who's going on with Joey tomorrow? I don't know if I can get on tomorrow either because I got my father-in-law's birthday tomorrow. Like I want to go on if I have time. Ray's apartment with Joey tomorrow. Oh, nice. Yeah, Tim and Ada. Well, what do you guys think? A Toolywood Squares, yes or no? Tim says yes. I'm game. CE Tool then, a.k.a. Carlo, says yes. Eric, are you down? We'll have to ask Joey. We'll have to ask Steve. Everybody that wants to participate. No, not tomorrow. Like in the future, sometime we'd have to be something that we scheduled. No, tomorrow's Joey's live stream. If you don't know Eric, Joey is Morgan's maintenance. Joey Morgan. He has a live stream on Thursdays. 2 people's enough. Yes, definitely. Yeah, it would have to be something that we schedule. You know what I'd like to get into on this too for a collab is Jeff's Garage Adventures. He lives in Massachusetts. He lives in the Berkshires, and I really like to have him because that guy's a wealth of knowledge. That guy knows his stuff. You know, he's a fun, interesting person. You know, and if we have Jeff, right? If we ever were to get Jeff on the channel, a panel would be a lot. It would be a game show type thing, though. Not necessarily a panel. We don't mess with Joey's time. Yeah, I mean, we can ask him. But, like, we could do, like, a panel. Like, not a panel, but, like, a game show. You know what I mean? That would be... VCG would be excellent. Yeah. We get Vince Caneglia. And maybe... oh, you know who would be a good... Clint from the Tool Review Zone? Because he's kind of a funny guy. Tool Review Zone. If any of you guys watch Tool Review Zone, he's kind of a goofy guy. I could see him hosting something like that. I would be a host too. Hey Steve. He says, Carl, thank you for your generous donation to the kids graduating the trade school. Going to give the tools to them next Monday. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey Steve, would you be open to like a future collaboration with doing a Toolywood Squares, like a big like game show collaboration with a whole bunch of us doing like instead of a Hollywood Squares, we'll do a Toolywood Squares. And then we have a host doing something like that. That'd be kind of awesome. Yeah, VCG got to cater it with the cheesesteaks, but we can't do it at the Home Depot because they'll kick us out. Hey guys, this is a my wife used to say I resembled Vince because I got the beard, but when it's longer, and then I would do like the Vince, you know how like he ended the videos over, but I know you want more, so this is how you're gonna get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy and you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Oh yeah, Home Depot made it up to him, but we don't know what's going on. Yeah, Clint from Tool Review Zone is a wonderful guy. So we would have 2 Clints in the on the stream. But we could call him not vegan cookies good Clint. You know what I mean? Or Makita Clint, because we know how he feels about Makita. The Majita. Majita, and that would be awesome. I like, and we can do like a Brady Bunch square, so I'd be like looking up, down, like in the on the thing. I don't know. I didn't know he had a Scrambled Minds second channel. Oh, I didn't know. I'm gonna have to check that out, guys. I didn't know Clint had a second channel. What's that about, Matt? I don't know. I don't know. I know Vince at VCG had a cooking channel, but he didn't really upload too much on that. Oh, Eric just sent me another pic. Let's see what we got on the stream here. Oh, I love it. Eric at the Craftsman cave. Yeah, I got this is what you got. This is a sticker right here. Eric, make that into a sticker. The Craftsman cave. There's Eric. I gotta do one of myself. Actually, you know, I have a good picture for it. My Facebook profile picture has me with my hat, Milwaukee hat backwards, putting my hands on the table, and then in the background is the CE tool den over here. Yeah. Oh, he rants about BS in life. All right. He's hey, Clint, he's out of Ohio also. So 2 Clints from Ohio. Clint says, yes, great channel. Shitification, Matt says. Yeah. I'll have to check that out, though. Oh, crap. Did I not do that? All right, so. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about the veto situation? What do you guys think about that veto situation where, because they didn't release, they're going to honor the CBLD and the SBLD bags for the future? Yeah, need to make a sticker with your character wearing your new merch. Well, I got to make the merch first, but yeah, what do you guys think about veto honoring the deals, guys? What do you think about veto honoring the deals? Yeah, Clint, I think they will. I made a promise me. It's nice to see a non-ridiculous side of Clint, too. Yeah. Maybe he's having too many of those vegan cookies good, Matt. Maybe, or maybe he had one cheesesteak too many from VCG Vince. Yeah, so I think they'll honor it. Like I said, it was actually during recently. She said when I was talking to her, she goes, it was a recent thing that got brought up because I questioned everything about the tier 1 list, the tier 2 list, the lack of product availability. I questioned even everything she was saying. I was making her sure she was repeating it 2 or 3 times, so I can like make sure that everything was understood and stuff like that. When I was talking to her, and I think, like I said, I have trust and hope that they're gonna do it. Matt says they don't need to start what we suspected, that veto may be more problematic after the buyout. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on. Tim says I was lucky to get the SBLDT and my MV2B in the same box. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, because I know they normally they're shipping out one and then the other, and you don't even know what you're gonna get, the free item or the main item you bought. There was a guy on one of the comments on one other YouTuber's videos where Vito this is going back last year, guys. Last year, now 2025 spring promo. Last year's 2025 spring promo. And this is like maybe like last month. So he reached out to like it was, actually it was Instagram. I think it was Instagram. So he was talking about how he bought, I don't remember what bag it was he said he bought, but he never got the spring promo free item. And here we are in 2026, and he still didn't get the spring promo. So this was on a Vito's page. So Vito told him on the comments section of whatever post it was from Vito that said to contact whoever at Veto to try to fix that. But like that was last year, dude. Like I definitely I would have been pissed. I would have said something a long time ago. Clint says, hopefully not empty promise. Yeah, we don't need that. Would you guys feel if Veto went back on their word, would you guys like not buy Veto again? Or would you continue to give them chances? Or like would you feel scorned? Like I think if they lied, I'd be pissed. I don't know if I wouldn't buy Veto again, but I mean, it depends how pissed off I am, because when I get mad, I get mad. I will say though, I'm ready to jump on the Velocity bandwagon. Like especially the Havoc line, man. Have any of you guys seen the Havocs? The Havoc bags? Matt says it would make me wary of spring promos. Yeah. You know what? I might even put them on blast on the channel here. I would put them on blast, because I did tell the lady I was a social media person, and I want to be able to review the video, like the bag. Like you guys know American Electrician, he did a video on that bag that I want that's not even available. So he's definitely Vito's got him as a preferred spokesperson for them. You know what I mean? Yeah, Velocity bags are made as well as the Vitos. And what do you guys think of the Havoc line? It's only limited edition. Like that. I like the 3 bags, 4 bags. I say there's 4 bags that I really want for Velocity. The Havoc 45 Rogue, the regular Blackout 50 Rogue, the 20 XL in Havoc color or black, but I'd rather have the Havoc, and then the rolling bag that is not even on the website anymore. That one came out last year. Tim Mayer says, I really like my Klein bag like yours too. Klein is really yeah, oh, absolutely. That tool runner is really, like, when I used it last week, I tell you, that tool runner is the bee's knees. I'm extremely happy with it. They're not making junk, guys. Tool runner is legit a awesome product. But we can never have enough bags. Clint says, I will email Vito and see what the response is, so I have it in text for proof. Decent price. Yeah. You can't beat the price of the Klein. Clint, that would be awesome. Screenshot that stuff and have that ready to go, because we definitely want to hold them in high regard as far as like this is what you guys said, this is what you guys promised, and if you're not going to deliver, if you're not delivering, I'll send my wife after you. Yeah, my wife's going to say I have enough bags. That's why I got to kind of sneak them. Shh. I didn't say that. When you have more than... Oh, yeah. You know what? Veto bags, the Klein bags, the Velocity bags, any of those bags is like a woman's Coach bag. What other bags? Michael Kors. All those kinds of bags. Those like famous bags. Gucci bags. Yeah, that's our brand. When you have more than her, yeah. Well, I don't think I could ever have more bags than her. Alabama says, how do you clean your old acetate handles? Right here. Tubbo towels. And I still have some left here. But when that one's done, I'm going to be using the Gojo scrubbing towels. They have this at Harbor Freight, but you can get this online. This is the mid-size. They have a bigger container than this that you can buy, but Harbor Freight doesn't sell it. And they have a smaller container too that you can get. But I heard a lot of good things, so I bought it because Harbor Freight stopped carrying this size of container, so they went with the Gojos. But what they're saying is the Gojos are better than this, and this cleans amazing. Like, I can't say anything bad about this. They still have the little small containers of this stuff at Harbor Freight, but the Gojos are legit. And Matt says, I use my Velocity van bag every day. Oh, man, I would love to do that. But I don't have Velocity. And I've been hitting up Velocity lately extremely on Instagram. Like, I've been saying some funny stuff. Crocodile aggressive for me, so I've been hitting them up pretty aggressively to try to get my hands on the Havoc stuff, because I want the Havoc stuff. Like, that stuff looks really awesome all day long. I love Velocity makes some bags. Like, when Steve introduced them to us, like, I didn't know about Velocity until Steve introduced them. Like, I didn't know it was like, I was like, wow, blown away. And that 20XL bag was awesome. Then I went into looking at it, and I really liked the Rogue 45 and the Rogue 50 bags. So awesome. Hey, James. How's it going, Jimmy? We're doing good over here. Yeah, yeah, we're talking about Velocity bags and Veto bags, Jimmy. You missed my wife. My wife made it on the video. It was hot today. Yeah. Did you? What was the temperature over there? It was 80 degrees up here. It's now 62. Well, right now it says 58. So outside it's 58. I've seen in person the NB 100 years ago that someone imported. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was sweating bullets today. I was in the patrol vehicle today, Jimmy, and then I was like with all the gear on, like a bulletproof vest and my tactical gear on. It was extra hot, and I had my patrol vehicle, the AC's broken, so I had to keep the windows open. Tim says 85 here in Central Texas. The guy also had the black pack out. Yeah, that black pack out is nice, but I don't think I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would ever get the black pack. I like the red, but at the same time, it makes sense to me to get the black too, because it kind of is a lot more inconspicuous in your vehicle than the red one. Even like the orange of the mod box, it's not inconspicuous. So you know what people have. People are gonna have. It's gonna catch an eye. I know. Like in my backseat, the windows are all tinted on my truck, but I mean, if you can see that, it's gonna go. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want my stuff getting stolen. Stats from yesterday's thunderstorm. Eric sent me from his forecaster, Craftsman forecaster. 1.303 inches of rainfall. Oh, so you guys got some good rain this week. Nice. I gotta get that forecaster. Jimmy, the MacFlyer got the final piece I need. The 4-volt electric screwdriver with Facom hand. Yeah, I want to get the Facom version. After looking at the one that you showed, was it you who showed it, or was it somebody else? With the longer bits? I want that one with the longer bits. Matt says any itchy neck folk black pack out would really get their motor running. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why I kind of like I like the black of the trade stack. The trade stack, because it's inconspicuous. Like, it blends in, and you can't really tell that you have that. Yeah, how do you like the bits? Are those 4-inch bits or 3.5-inch, Jimmy? So let's show you guys what I got today. So this is, I'm gonna say this uh right now. Like I bought more bits today, guys. So I'm gonna do a loadout. So you guys know that, and I've said this in videos, but the best impact rated bits to this day so far is the Makita XPS. So I love the Makita XPSs, but I only have like a couple of sizes of the 3-inch. I wish they would have had a 4-inch in this. But these by far, so far, are the best of impact rated bit I've ever used, bar none. Like, I like the Milwaukee's. I like that Geinzern, those Geinzern bits. For me, those are the best bits for a multi-bit screwdriver, and they're impact rated. But if you're talking on impact rated alone, so far this is still my favorite. But it's a 3-inch bit, and it's a good bit, but for multi drivers. But I like that. I really like the Geinzern for as a regular multi bit. Yeah, Makita Gold was a great set of bits, but I think this surpasses the Makita. Like, when these came out, like, it blew everybody out of the water. What do you think of the DeWalt Expert ones? I don't know. I don't have the. Are you talking about something like this? This isn't an Expert, but I don't have any of the Expert stuff. Are you talking about the Jimmy? Are you talking about the DeWalt Elite ones, or just Expert? Because I don't know if I've ever heard of Expert. The only thing negative I gotta say about the Makita stuff is these will make a great bit for a multi-bit driver. I used to burn up T10 of those Makita for trim screws. Nice. And how many, but would they last longer than everybody else? Because, like I said, oh, the Elite, yeah, okay. Yeah, I like the Elite stuff. The Elite stuff is awesome. Like, they're really good bits. But I like the Makitas better. What do you think, Matt, on those T10s? Because, like, would they outlast like the Shockwaves, any of the Klein stuff? Because this is another thing. I would love to see a 4-inch Klein set like this. So I ended up buying, having to have almost a full set. So let me flip the camera here for you guys. And I ended up buying just a 2-pack of each one. So I bought a 2-pack of Phillips 1, a 2-pack of Phillips 2, a Phillips 3, Square 1, Square 2. I have a Square 3 on order. It's not going to be here till the end of the week. The T10, the T15, T20, T25s, T27, and a T30. So the only one I'm missing now is the Square 3, but that's on order. It's going to come this week, like maybe Friday or Saturday. The only thing that sucks is they don't have a 3-inch. They only make it in 1-inch, by the way, guys. Is slotted bits, flatheads. So I'm going to supplement this set with these slotted heads and a P2R2. So I'm adding a double-sided P2R2 bit because that is the king of bits for electricians. I put this Harbor Freight slotted bit because you're not gonna like go balls to the wall with slotted bits anyway. That is a 1/4-inch bit. This is the 1/8 inch. This is the 3 this bit is nice because it's a 3.5 inch. This is a number 8 slotted, and then we have this one is a 3/16 slotted. So once I get the number 3 square, I'm only gonna put one number 3 square. The only ones I did double up is the Phillips number 2 and the T25s. Otherwise, everything is 1 bit in the set. So this is gonna be a loadout once I get the But I will say though, I do like the Geinzern better if it's not going on an impact. Even though they're impact rated, these are still my favorite for impacts. XPS all the way. Matt says nope. 200 or 300 screws on the Makita's Milwaukee, even less. The vessel and a tin coated wearer were thousands of screws. Wow. See, I've never tried the vessels or I have tried. Sorry, the ball torsion zone ones. I have tried in an impact, but not like that. These I've used like that, like used and abused. The Makitas XPSs. I've never had to use I've never used the wearers. Matt says also the Vitae T10s lasted too. Oh, nice. I purposely like the annex slotted bits since they're not tapered so much. Yeah, it's like a wedge, Matt. It's like a wedge. I sent some pics of the Max set. Wearer impactor for the win, Alabama. Yeah, I gotta get those. I don't have any of those. You know what? I don't know. Do you guys use this for impact rated bits too? Is the Weehas. What do you guys think of the Weehas? So this is a nice set, by the way, guys, too. This is another very good set because these are 3.5-inch set bits. But the only thing is they fail in the fact that they don't have slotted 3.5-inch bits. So and they don't have all the bit sizes that, like, they don't have a T. Like, they have some of the basic ones, but they don't have everything that I want, like a square 3 or a T27. At least I don't think they do. And they don't have slotted. This one has 2 T25s. I mean, this is a nice set. This is a very good set, and I just really haven't used it yet because I keep forgetting about it. And I'm so stuck on like my I use the railer stuff, the Makita stuff, but not the 3-inch. I usually use a bit driver with the 1-inch. And lately ever since I got the Geinhorn stuff, I've been using that. But on an impact, I would rather use this because that's what I know. That's all I know. Shockwave. I know the DeWalt stuff's good. I've used the DeWalt. I've had the Craftsman. I kind of like the Craftsman stuff for some of the stuff that some of these others don't offer. It's hard to find a square bit, to be honest. Yeah, actually, I found them, Matt. I know where to get them. Auto Tool World. Clint says I back moved to garage. Yeah, Auto Tool World has the squares. I don't know if I have a square in the So these, I do have a square. All right, check this out, Matt. I got this version, the torsion zone. Is this what you're talking about? The torsion zone vessel? But they have a square bit set, kind of similar to this, with the little clip like this. It's on Auto Tool World, and I don't know if it was like a 3-piece set or a 5-piece set. This one has the square bit. It's a 3-inch. I believe these are 3 inches. Hold on. This may be a square 2. Yeah, that's square 2. I don't have a square 1. Yeah. Oh, you look at the 9mm anvil ones, yeah. Yeah, I really, like, it's hard. I would love to see Vessel come out with a set of these, but, like, a more complete set, because they piecemeal these things, and they don't have enough of, like all the torque sizes, all the square sizes. They do have enough of the Phillips head. I want to see more slotted sizes, too. I would like to see that, and then some hex Allen sizes. That would be good. I would love to do that. Get those, but like But I'm building this loadout, and I know definitely not going to be using these for impact rated. Even though actually, guys, this is impact rated. This is an impact rated slotted, and I know it's not meant for the impact because it's a slotted. Nobody really puts that on. Do a close up of the Makita. Okay. Like I've been using Makitas since they came out, and like I said, Jimmy, I really love these. I've had good luck with them. Oh, my daughter's calling me. Hold on, guys. Hey, we're doing a live stream. Join the live stream.
Oh, I need you to do something for me after done.
Okay, I'll call you later.
Okay.
Bye. All right, guys. So these are really nice. The only thing is they don't have everything in the store. Like the T27s. One of these is the T27. You have to order online and pick up in store. I don't know if this is it. That's a T25. And this might be the T27 or the T30. That's a T30. That's the T27. Like they're good bits. I really, like I said, for multi-bit drivers, but they're not the best for multi-bit drivers. I'm not a, because they're 3 inches. Like I said, the sweet spot is those Geinzerns. It's is it white and black? It's white and black on the thing. It's XPS. It says XPS. You can get a set like this, Jimmy. Sizzle Next says, I finally got the 7-in-1 stubby ratcheting. Boy, it's, yeah, I'm telling you, that ratcheting screwdriver is the bomb. Call her in 3 hours. 3.5, Clint. Yeah. So this is the XPS 6-inch bit holder. I have the 12-inch on that one too. But this is like the sets I've been using, and I throw in this bit set because for the locks, the headlocks over here. This is a special bit, but this is my setup, but I have more. I have another setup over here somewhere. Where's that other set? Oh, here it is. This was so they switched. This is how they came originally, and then this is what they turned with the clear plastic. In a non-automotive, when was the last time you used your T27? It's been a long time, but I like, because of my OCD, Matt, I gotta have it all. You know what I mean? That's probably why I'm like, I'm always buying tools. It's been a long time. But I know I don't necessarily need the T27. Hey Dan, how's it going? How are you? But I have OCD, legit OCD. I'm diagnosed OCD, and so I like to keep like my set complete. So that's why this one's not gonna go out until I get the square number 3. Once I get the square number 3, I have every single bit I'm gonna need for just about everything. The only thing I can't do is like some of the automotive stuff, like that uses triple squares or the e-torques or whatever. But as far as like every other thing for the handyman business, this is a good impact set minus the slotted bits. I wouldn't put those on an impact, even though the Walt is impact rated. But the P2R2 bit is perfect. Tanner West, how you doing? I've used the Makita XPS set daily for a couple of years now, but recently bought the Vessel torsion ball kit, and the Makita sits in the bag. Those Vessel bits are good. Yeah, I have those Vessel bits, and I love them. I have the 1-inch. Sizzle Neck, do you have the Super Sawzall? See, absolutely I do. It is on the shelf right over there. But right now, I got this wood in the pack in there, but I do have the Super Sawzall, but I actually use the Craftsman more. My Craftsman Sawzall more because it's easier accessible, because the batteries, look at this. I can just walk up to the batteries and pick them right there. If I do the same thing for my Milwaukee batteries are back here. I can't reach them, and I can't reach my thing. I'd have to move all this. And so because I'm lazy, I just reach for the Craftsman just about every single time. Klein 7-in-1 is awesome. People just complain about the ratchet switch. I don't mind it. I like everything about that 7-in-1. Matt says I bought Tic Tac pads if the vessels, since we burned through so many of one size, made them a good price. Yeah. Jimmy says my Makita batteries are going on 10 years now, still going strong. Just one stopped working. Hey, try to jump start the battery. You might get it working again, Jimmy. Eric says smart guy for going for the crack. No, it's good. It's true. I mean, all I have to do is this. This is why I have easy access over here. You know what I mean? This is why I keep the Craftsman stuff over here, because this Craftsman stuff is really good. And my Milwaukee stuff's pretty good, but I have to, look at this. I have to move all that. I mean, it's on wheels. I can just move the wood over there, and I can access that. I do keep some of my Milwaukee tools in here, the smaller stuff. You know, I keep that stuff there, and then I keep my some of my nailers here, and then another good chunk of. I need a cool tool bit holder. Yeah, I want to get one of either the one that was on Taylor's tools. He had a good one, and this is where I keep a lot of Milwaukee tools too. I have nailers, all kinds of stuff Milwaukee, and then this is the hammer from Skill. I love this, the auto hammer. Love that thing. This thing is awesome. It's got me out of a couple of situations where I didn't have access to do that. I love this stuff. And then I have this drawer right here that's got some more Milwaukee. So I got a bunch of Milwaukee stuff, guys. And then more Milwaukee over here on the wall. The impact drivers, impact wrenches, and in the back side of this wall is all my drills, my Milwaukee drills. To be fair, this is first world problems. Yeah, it is. Hey, big dog, how you doing? Matt says I use that auto hammer a ton for Romex staples. Yeah, you know what? I actually like it better than the Milwaukee. I have the M12 auto hammer, the palm nailer hammer, but I actually like. See, here's the M12 version, and I think this one's due for a redesign. This thing's like it's heavy. It's a monster. I think Craftsman just came out with theirs, and theirs is a lot more compact. So I want to get the Craftsman version. I might get rid of the M12 for the Craftsman as a permanent, because it is a I've only used that once, guys, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I have it, but I honestly I really love the 12-volt Skill. This Skill is it's lightweight. The batteries are small. I mean, this is like perfect. Tamara says, I'm actually one of those people that complain about the ratchet switch on the Klein stubby. Mine switches over too easy when I put any torque turning a screw. Big Dog says, I'm new to the channel. Welcome to the channel. And Matt says, old school staples. Historic houses are picky on the fasteners you use. Yeah. I do, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I try to use this as much as possible when I do electrical. I have the Milwaukee cable stapler, and this is awesome. This is an awesome tool. It saves me a bunch of time when I'm doing wiring, but it's got its limitations, and that's when you got to rely on on a regular standard hammer, stubby hammer, or that Skill auto hammer. It is one thing I've learned is use that where you can have a good access, and then use the hammer or the auto hammer when you don't have access. You can add a punch and turn the auto hammers into air hammers. Yes, absolutely. I've done that actually. Do you have the M12? Yes, Dan. I have the M12 nibbler, and I used it. I did a lot of sheet work with it. Right here. I don't have the M18 one, and I don't think I'll be getting the M18. But I do like this one. I'm happy with the M12 version. The M18 I'm not gonna get. How much of a toolbox? Oh, this is the snap-on. Guys, you guys know, a lot of guys here on the channel know about the story about the snap-on. I pissed off the wife like you wouldn't believe with this big dog. So this is, I have a video on this, by the way. It's from a few weeks ago. Watch the videos. I have the review video on this. This is a 250th anniversary snap-on box. And this is limited edition. They only made 1776 because of the Independence Day. We signed the Declaration of Independence. So this costs, it retails for $32,000, and I got it for 16 and change. So I'm making payments on this, guys, but I'm making more than what I'm supposed to, so that's all good. But it's a limited edition. I didn't get the side lockers because I didn't want to spend that much yet. I'll get the side lockers after in a couple of years when I'm done paying this off. Jimmy, you're asking where the Ryobi is? I'll show you where the Ryobi is. I have actually a few places where Ryobi is. There's some Ryobi here. There's Ryobi batteries. And then that's the like the sprayer. I like to DeWalt. Yeah, we got a lot of DeWalt in this shop too. I have DeWalt. Here is the Ryobi little air blower thing, and I'm telling you, that's one of my favorite. I use that a lot. And then here's more Ryobi and Cobalt. There you go, Jimmy. Ryobi. Dan says, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. Yeah, it's really good. I've done, like I said, I've cut a lot of sheet metals. When I've done HVAC work, it works really. Matt, dang what? Dan, it's good for thinner metal for sure. Eric says, I saw that V20 work light on the workbench. Are you talking about this one? I use this for lighting for my videos all the time, Eric. I like the Harbor Freight Icon toolboxes. Yeah, I had the up until a few weeks ago, I had the 72-inch, the slate gray with this side locker. So I kept the side locker, but I had the top hutch and the bottom one, but I gave that to my son-in-law because I got this one. I don't have room to keep both, so I bought this because this is a little bigger, and it's very deep compared to like the U.S. General. But I love the U.S. General. This is the U.S. General slate gray. I'm keeping this until I can afford to buy the 2 side lockers for this, and then I'm giving him this. And then I have the U.S. General purple box here. This is one of my favorite boxes of all time, right here, this purple. And then I have the U.S. General 5-drawer cot, this Craftsman 3000 series, 63-inch, and then I have the 40. This is either a 41 or 42-inch box here. This is the very first box I ever bought. Dan, it's good for thinner metal. Sure, blah, blah. All right. I like the Harbor Freight Icon toolbox. Yeah, the Icon toolboxes. Next year you're gonna get the G2 big dog. G2. It's gonna be the equivalent of this. Same sizing, same everything as this. You're gonna have 30-inch deep drawers. You're gonna have an 84-inch wide chest. It's gonna be awesome. Matt says, I don't use my deep cut portaband. I only use Ryobi portaband. And Eric says, yes. Big Dog says, Ryobi ain't too good. Even better off going on Harbor Freight and buy Hercules. Yeah, I'm telling you, for the stuff that I do have, I like my Ryobi tools. A lot of Klein invited you. I have not been invited to the Klein factory yet. I would love to go. Maybe I'll have to send an email to my contact about going to the Klein factory. Hopefully I can get in there. Matt says, my Ryobi brad nails are 5 to 7 years old, but used by other workers. All did great. My Ryobi portaband whoops my DeWalt and it's brushed. I'm telling you, the Ryobi nailers are absolutely amazing. They've outperformed even some of my Milwaukee nailers, because I've a couple of times I've had issues where I had to warranty my Milwaukee nailers on two different occasions. One was a brad nailer, one was a finish nailer, and not the M12 stuff. The M12 nailers have been solid. It's the M18 nailers that I've had issues with, and like I wasn't happy about it. You'd have to, I had the warranty done. I went to the service center, and they had to send it out, wait for 2 weeks, and pick it up. But the Ryobi nailers, from what I've heard, I don't have any of the Ryobi nailers. My dad does, and they don't fail. They don't fail. Eric says, sent you an updated character. I think this is the one. Okay, let's take a look at Eric's character. Oh, look, this is actually badass. Look at that. I love it. That's a good one, Eric. That's a good one. I go good old pneumatic. I still do run pneumatic air nailers. If it's a big job, and when I have to do framing and stuff, I'll run the pneumatic stuff. But I honestly right now, like, it's kind of mixed. It depends what I'm doing and what my need is at that moment in time. If I'll crank out the pneumatic or the batteries stuff. My pneumatic nailers are super reliable. They've been through hell. I put them through hell, but they still come back and they work perfectly. I have no problems with it. Matt says the Ryobi stick pet vac does better for drywall dust cleanup post jobs than any shop vac. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. I know my wife's been wanting one of the 4-volt stick vacs there. Matt says last air tool I've used was a pallet denailer. I want to get those. They used to be like $45 on Amazon. Now they're like $6. Dan says I got all the flex nailers when Lowe's cleared them out. Love them. Big Dog says Harbor Freight, brad nailers, air nailers, everything's pneumatic. Yeah. I have the Banks guys, and I love the Banks nailers from Harbor Freight. That's what, when I use pneumatic nailers, I use the Banks. Like, the Banks stuff is like legit awesome stuff. I have their I don't have a battery operated roofing nailer. Here's my roofing nailer. This thing's been through war with me. Hold on. I've gone through the gamut with this nailer, but I'm telling you, this thing keeps it. Yeah, it doesn't stop. I still got nails in there. I've beat the hell out of that nailer, and I have more nailers here. Bank stuff, and there's a Craftsman nailer too. I don't really use the Craftsman ones because I keep forgetting I have them. Here's my framing nailer. This is the 34-degree framing nailer from Banks. This is my pin nailer, and these are the other nailers I have from Craftsman. But I love my Banks nailers. The Banks is really like they have the other one, the what's that orange brand one? That Harbor Freight. Begins with a letter P. I don't remember the name. Well, whatever. I said, you know what? I'm gonna stick to the Banks, and the Banks have not failed me. Just keep them oiled and take care of them, and they'll work for you all the time. Man says get an air locker on Amazon. They're very hard pin and last. We had to denail salvage wood for historical houses. Yeah, so they went up to $60, Matt. Big Dog says I've dropped mine off 3-story buildings roofing, but they still work, right, Big Dog? Sizzleneck says Ryobi, I got stick vac, fan, and 2 portable inflatable for the vehicle. Perfect. You can't go wrong with that. Like I said, Ryobi's got like some awesome stuff, and they've really done a good job as to getting a lot of their products like more of a quality product. The best stuff is going to be the One Plus, the brushless One Plus stuff. I like those tools. I just don't have the space. I'm only going to get Ryobi tools as needed. because I already have like other brands of stuff, like whether it's Cobalt, Milwaukee, Craftsman, DeWalt. You know, I mean, I have a lot of stuff, and for me to buy a Ryobi, it would have to be like special, like this. Here's a special tool that some of you guys may know, and some of you guys may not know about. This is one of my favorite tools. Ryobi is this one. I like using this. The foam cutter. This is still available, but you have to order it online on HomeDepot.com. It has been invaluable. Dan says, my buddy had the Banks 21 degree, and I let him use my Flex 21 degree. The Banks broke and ended up buying me a new Flex and keeping the one he borrowed. Big Dog says, Steelworks, and I've dropped a shop vac out a second story window because it stopped working. Matt says, also, when I HD to outfit many guys, I could get 3 Ryobi nails for the price of a Milwaukee. A lot of money saved, and those were generally, yeah. I'm telling you, to me, the Ryobi nails are pretty much bulletproof. But I really like this. So look at this, guys. I did this foam. You guys have seen this before. So here's the foam. I bought this big piece of foam, and I ended up using the Ryobi foam cutter, and I did all this with the Ryobi foam cutter. This has been outstanding. Like that's how good of a job it does. Like it really did a great job. Hey, Dirty Dan 1791 says, in case anybody was curious, Ryobi, Milwaukee, and Rigid are made. Yeah, they're made by the same company, but at different factories. I do get disappointed with some of the Milwaukee nailers, but because I have the Milwaukee nailers, but I'm gonna tell you guys that even the Rigid nails are awesome. You know what the good thing about the Rigid nailers is the fact that you can, like, when they lose their air power, you can just put an air compressor on them and refill them, whatever tanks they have in there, whatever little tanks, and they come back. Matt says 300 versus 1,000, your choice, and no one steals the Ryobi tools on site. Yeah, true. They're not the same lines, Matt says, and then looks nice. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I have to do this on this foam is probably put like that EVA foam on it, because I don't really like the texture too much because it didn't really come out as good, and I know I made some kind of mistakes, but I also used a one of those ink saw silver, so you can see on some of these you can see the silver outline I did when I was tracing the sockets, and I should have colored that with the black, like even over here with the black marker. Should have gone over that, but I just got too lazy. This took me like 2 days to do, and I didn't feel like dealing with it after. Dirty Dan says, I've had the best luck with Makita. Unless I need a quick, cheap tool, then I go to Harbor Freight. I'm telling you, I like my Banks nailers. They're awesome for pneumatic. But I do have, like I said, I've been disappointed by Milwaukee. I've had to warranty 2 nailers in the past. But, I mean, I haven't had any issues recently. But, like, I don't know. Maybe it's that nitrogen they put in the I don't know. Clint says, free hat weekend at Freight this weekend. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have to hit that. I got a Harbor Freight hat, but I can always use another one. Speaking of which, guys, so I don't know if I said earlier, well, first 30 Dan said, honestly, I've been switching back pneumatic and corded tools. Yeah, I don't blame you. The pneumatic nailers are just like bulletproof too. Can't go wrong with pneumatic. The power and longevity of cordless just doesn't cut it for what I do. What do you do, Dirty Dan? Jimmy says free hat. Yeah, we'll get a free hat. You know what? If you're ITC and you spend like under $1, you buy a carpenter's pencil, because you're ITC, they'll let you get the hat for free. I'll buy it. I'll buy like a carpenter's pencil and get a free hat. They're normally like $4.99 or something for the hats, or $5.99, whatever it is. Get another hat. Matt said, I almost got the Bauer or Craftsman 20-volt powered caulk guns, even though I have no batteries, just because they're cheap, and told you not to spend hundreds on them. We need to talk about that. The one thing, I just used my Craftsman the other day. you got to be careful with what level you put it on. Like I blew out the caulk gun. This is like the third time in a row since using that Craftsman. I blew out the tube thing but this time it was the tube's fault, not the Craftsman's fault. That Craftsman caulk gun is absolutely powerful. You got to put it at a low setting that's reasonable, because I've blown out tubes with the Craftsman caulk gun because it's so powerful. You got to be very careful. Dirty Dan said, I'm a contractor. I've wasted more time with cordless tools, whether not having enough power or constantly waiting for batteries to charge. Cordless tools have a place, don't get me wrong. I have my son getting a Harbor Freight hat. I already have 2. I guess my son, okay, yeah, your son's going to get one. Yep. So, yeah, and Sizzling has a good quality hat. It is a good quality. I wear it. I love wearing it. I wear it from time to time. I don't normally wear hats very much, but I do on the days when I don't feel like doing my hair. I'll wear them. I wear my business hat from my handyman business. I wear my Milwaukee hats or my Harbor Freight hats. Jimmy says, I picked up their Icon gloves. Yeah, I like those Icon gloves. Those are nice. I also like the Hardy gloves they have, like that beefy one. But I have the Milwaukee ones, and I'm just waiting for some different kinds of gloves they have. I know Icon should make more different kinds of Icon gloves than what they just have. Matt says, I have a Ryobi powered one already, and I know you keep the setting low. Use them on mastics and other viscous stuff, non-latex. Dan says, I use the M12 caulking gun. It's good. I have the M12 caulking gun too. I almost never use it because I always reach, because I easy reach with the Craftsman. But like I said, this last time, the other day when I had to use it, it was the tube's fault. It was a tube of Lexel, and something was wrong with the bottle. It was an older bottle, so maybe it was like too dried up, and so eventually it just popped it. And I had to take the this is what I do with the Craftsman. Every time something like that happens, I have to take it apart and clean it. And I use the tubble towels. And sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Clint says, I need to start wearing hats when outdoors in sun. I had a spot removed the top of my head. Yeah, gotta be careful with that. Sizzleneck says, I like the way they look, James. I need to try them in store. Yeah, they're really nice hats. I really like them. They do a good job. Dirty Dan says, Craftsman has the best warranty of all time to this day. Well, Sears Craftsman does. Today's Craftsman is very good, but it's no longer in store as much because it depends on the Lowe's store that you're at, or even Ace. Your mileage may vary, but online they're very good. If you go warranty something through their online portal, the Craftsman is very, very good with their warranties. Even like they're kind of in some ways it's kind of like Tecton, you know. Tecton's good. Gear Wrench is pretty good with their warranties. Dirty Dan says, I recently called Craftsman about a month ago, and they still honor they still honor the Sears Craftsman lifetime warranty. Absolutely, they do. They're very good. But like I said, if you try to go in store, you might not come out happy with Lowe's, because they don't train their employees very well. And honestly, I don't want to say it like this, but a lot of employees, even at Home Depot, when it comes to warranties, they're kind of ignorant about the way things are, because they don't train right. They don't know that the stuff that we know, because it's in their policies. They don't know their own policies. Dirty Dan says, and believe it or not, they still accept walk-ins without the receipt. Yeah. Jimmy says they only have large and extra large. The only difference is finger length, so try them out before you get them, Sizzle. Matt says, I don't think I want to trade a old Craftsman ratchet for new ones. I mean, it's all good. I mean, I like the new ratchets. I do. I like that USA ratchet they had recently when the Texas plant closed. They're pretty nice. I love the V-Series stuff. The V-Series stuff is awesome. I know a lot of people had issues with the back drag, but I didn't care, because back drag doesn't bother me unless you're in like a tight area and you need the arc swing. I mean, normally Let's see if I can get this stupid ratchet out. I got. So this is one of the Craftsman USA made sets. And here we have a 3/8 ratchet. And here was a USA made. And this ratchet is really nice. Not too much low back drag on this one, guys. Low back drag. We're talking like Jeff from Jeff's Garage Adventures. Here we go. Low back drag. Now we switch it. And low back drag. Hear that? And it's got the release lever. So this is a really nice ratchet. You guys would have loved this. They don't have it anymore, but this was like a limited edition because when they closed down the plant, it caused a lot of issues with a lot of people. People were butthurt about this. I mean, I was too. I can't lie about that. But we were able to get this. Me and Eric got these at the military store. Clint says, "Did anyone seen Doc's video?" Yes, I saw the video this morning. On the 6-inch and the 2.5-inch handles there. Those are nice. Jamie says, "I used Tool Cold Smart pneumatic caulking gun." Dan says, "Yeah, I want to get the spinner. I want to get those, and they're only $15, guys. They're really cheap, and they're aluminum, which is awesome. And you can also put a wrench on those because of that square shape they have." Jamie says, "Called. It looks like a large chunk of steel." Clint says, "Quit using my Craftsman USA tools. Afraid it might break." I'm not too scared because all you have to do is change out the heads, and I don't know if these are. Hold on, are these serviceable? Actually, yeah, the screws are on the back, so you can service these. So if you buy the another ratchet similar to this, you can get take the internals out. But I mean, I don't really use this either. I use my flex heads because you guys know previous videos. You know how much I love flex heads. But very smooth, very nice. This just feels so good. Both ways, guys. Both ways. The only problems they had is the inconsistencies with the sockets here. I didn't know I had this bit holder. Like this socket, actually this isn't one of the, well, it's a little bit off. It's kind of like on this socket, it's kind of facing this side of it. I don't know if you guys can tell. And the chroming was not that great. Like I said, Stanley Black & Decker got the shaft with the Belarus tooling company, the machines to make these sockets, and what a disaster that was. And that's what made them stop, making these tool sets. I mean, they promised, but you know what? I like the overdrive stuff. I love the V series. It's just too bad the V series didn't last. V-Series stuff would have been awesome. Clint says, with USA... Yes, USA parts. And using U.S. steel. That's all U.S. steel, guys. That was all U.S. steel. The broaching on the USA side were Friday Rush. It was those damn machines that they got from Belarus. That's what it was. And they spent so much money. I think at that point, they spent over $100 million and stuff, and they just cut their losses. They said, it's a hit. They took a hit. Stanley Black & Decker took a hit on that. The first Tecton spinner with the shorter shaft has been out of stock for weeks now. Yeah. Jimmy says, so I went to my Lowe's to pick up that electric screwdriver, and my luck, for whatever reason, they were sold out. Go to a different Lowe's, Jimmy. Continue to get, or buy online, pick up in store. Matt says V-Series is around in Fake'em flavor. Yeah, you can get that. Even the screwdrivers. Or Mac flavor too. You got the Mac flavor and the Fake'em and Usag too. Usag, Fake'em, and Mac. That's how I got some of my overdrive stuff and some of my to kind of complete my wrench set. I ended up buying some Mac wrenches to kind of complete my V-Series wrenches. Those wrenches are really nice. The V-Series wrenches, combination wrenches, outstanding, guys. They're my main go-to. Like when I need combination wrenches, I reach for my V-Series / Mac now because I added those to kind of complete the set. I really, really, really love those wrenches. Tool Collector saying, no replacing a broken USA ratchet. Where can you get replacement parts? You'd have to buy another ratchet. Like I have other ratchets I can take off the replacement parts out of and put those in there in place of that. But you're not going to get replacement parts from Craftsman. They're just going to warranty the ratchet and just replace the ratchet and whatever. But I would take the older ratchets and just put those internals into those because from what I understand they're all compatible. So you can use those. Like for example, I think they're over here, but I'm not sure. So that was the 3/8 ratchet. Yeah, so you can get the internals off of this ratchet and put that in the USA version. Is that the V-Series? Yeah, that's a V-Series one. We don't want the V-Series. We're not going to... That's the one I would never, ever warranty is the V-Series. I do like using my V-Series, and I've knocked them with the hammer and stuff a few times, but they're strong ratchets, guys. So I just, like I said, Clint, just open up a set of old... Like, and if you can... Even getting just a thing at Lowe's, you can... replace the pots because I don't want to ever get rid of those USA ones. I just fix them. I take the internals off one of those Taiwanese ratchets they have and just replace that with that. That's the only way to do it. Otherwise they'd make you, if they might make you send it back and then you're out with that handle. You know, I'm not getting rid of those handles, guys. I wouldn't warranty them. I just either use one of those whole ratchets or buy another ratchet and just take the internals out and replace it with that. I'm not gonna give up those USA ratchets at all. They're really good. They're very good ratchets. I mean, you saw that low back drag on that. But yeah, get the Faycom stuff. I wish that Blackhawk still made stuff. Stanley Black & Decker shut that down. They had really good tools too. I would have loved to have gotten a set of their ratcheting wrenches. That's some good stuff. Oh, you know what? Here's a recent pickup, guys, that I just did. So I'm doing a little bit of reorganization. So I recently bought these on Amazon. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm just putting everything, I'm getting it out of the purple drawer, and I'll show you what I did recently. So you know, like the tool stuff, the wrench holders. I bought these. This is like a cheaper brand, but it's on Amazon. I think I got the box still. I think I got rid of it. Hold on one second, guys. Oh. Yeah, so I put the stuff on the rails, and I got the magnetic rails on Temu. They should be here by next week. So these 12 points are going to be like really good. Yeah, Blackhawk was definitely cheaper than Proto. Spin to win. Clint says I had V-Series wrenches when on sale and returned them. Too many. Yeah, but Clint, you know how you take care of that? You buy the Macs. You get the Mac ones. So I bought the Mac equivalents with the 12-point box end, and you can make a full set. Even like this. Like the set didn't come with a 9/32. So I bought a little 9/32 Mac wrench. So you add this to this, you make yourself have like a professional combination wrench. You know what I mean? This is a really nice set. You can't go wrong with this. That's the best way to do it. You gotta either buy it on Mac.com or, that's how you complete the set. That's what I did with the overdrive. So I bought the Mac RBRT. I bought Mac RBRT and I included those in the overdrive set. So this is a pretty complete set. There's maybe two more wrenches I would buy to expand on the overdrive, and then I'll have a full set. I'm gonna rearrange this stuff. I need to move these pliers down to another drawer. I gotta redo this a little bit. I want to make some changes. Maybe I'll put the 12 points in that drawer and then move the, yeah, I gotta do all that. Just so much stuff to do, but Blackhawk really made some really awesome stuff. I just kind of sad that they can do that. Matt says you could spend a week of just organizing tools. Absolutely. That's why I bought those like wrench organizers. I got more to. I should buy another. I should have bought like 3 packages. I didn't think about it. I thought the 80 was going to be enough for some of the stuff. Like I'm keeping the V series wrenches in that case that they came in because those are really nice. It's really compact. But I definitely need more those wrench organizers. Jimmy says I have a set of SK Super Chrome still in mint condition, the USA version. Yeah, that's another thing that's sad is they're going away from the USA stuff because they got bought out by Great Star. Like, listen, I like some of the Great Star companies and products, but they should have just kept making some of the USA stuff and just kept the business in house. You know what I mean? Because they were legit. Their SK stuff was really good. I mean, some stuff is still good today that they still make in the USA, but it's not as like what they had back in the day. Clint says one drawer at a time. Matt says Blackhawks OEM used to make Ace Hardware USA tools too. Oh, I did not know that. That is nice information. Yeah, SK should have kept making X wrenches in USA. Unfortunately, that's a sad state. Everything's overseas now. I mean, it's not bad stuff, but like some of like the fact that some of these companies just want to like they're not necessarily cheapening out, but they're kind of like cheapening out. You know, I don't know how best to put it. Because I like some Chinese made tools. I love a lot of Taiwanese made tools. A lot of it. The Japanese stuff is better than even some USA stuff, and German stuff's better than USA stuff. A lot of the German stuff. I mean, they have their negatives, but overall, I mean, there's a lot of good manufacturers out there, but I feel like SK should have stayed here. I don't know. That was kind of a bummer to me. They should have just kept it here. But that's neither here nor there now. I mean, Great Star did what it's supposed to do, or what they wanted to do with that company, and they've broken it down a little bit. But like I said, I like their Work Pro lines. I like their Duratech lines. What's that other brand? It begins with an H. I don't know. I can't remember the name right now. But they have Shop Vac. They own Shop Vac, and now they own SK. But I mean, they make some really good products, but it is what it is. The SK General Service, the 1/4 inch was $120, and the 3/8 was $160. Now they're over $400. But is it USA made for $100, or is it Taiwanese or Chinese made for $100? If it was Taiwanese, I would say they should cut that price in half. If it's still USA made, I can understand the price. If not, I can't understand the price. Now it's starting to get a little chilly down here. Love that case. Wish I still had them. Matt, oh yeah, that's right. They own Arrow too. Yeah, Great Star Murdered Arrow, the staple brand too. Weller, the Sada brand too. Yeah, they own Weller. I didn't. Proto is the way of Mac. Whichever way the wind blows, Mac wind tools is Proto follows. So they have USA tools, but they also have Taiwanese tools. So it's kind of like pick your poison. But they do have plenty of USA stuff. Mac Tools has plenty of USA stuff. But they do have Taiwanese, but like the Taiwanese stuff is awesome. Like I love their ratcheting screwdrivers. Like I love their ratcheting screwdrivers, guys. They make like Jimmy, you can vouch for what I'm saying. Because he's got the same stuff, some of the same stuff that I have, and I can honestly tell you guys that the Mac Tools, even though it's made in Taiwan, because Taiwan makes like awesome stuff, they make a lot of good tools. Hold on, guys. Yeah, the Mac auto hammers are good. Yeah, they make some really good. Jimmy just got one last month flyer. Definitely USA. I wouldn't want them just nostalgic reasons. So these right here are some of the better ratcheting screwdrivers you would ever own. I'm enjoying these. I love these. I have two of these. I don't have two of these sets, but I just have a different set that had the same ratcheting screwdriver. But these are very smooth. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Of that Klein. So you know that Klein 701? It's so smooth. This is that same type of style. So ratcheting mechanism. So here is the Klein little 701. So smooth, right? This is such a nice ratcheting screwdriver for the stubby. I love this. This is one of my favorite. This is probably one. Yeah, it's one of my favorite stubbies. Because I gotta say, this one is awesome. This one's a little louder, but the smoothness is there. If you guys can get a hold of this, highly recommend this stubby. Although it's less stubby than the Klein one. The Klein one's more stubbier. But you can, this is versatile because check this out. You can actually put a 3-inch bit and it looks good. It will function good as a multi-bit driver because you can use this as a full like heavy duty torque screwdriver, just a shorter handle. Because look at the handle on this and this. It's about half the size ish. Now this one, absolutely amazing. You can't go wrong. They're just some really good ratcheting screwdrivers. Sizzle says, I have a Proto 3/8 set I got in the early 2000s. Clint says, I think Alien Space Savers is best. Check on organizers. Need to order more to complete drawer. Sent you pics. And Sizzle Next says 90. So you sent me pics. Let's take a look. Yeah, those are good ones. I really like those sets, but you know what, Clint? I don't want to, honestly, I don't want to spend the money on those aliens. They're so expensive. I like these. Like, these aren't magnetic or anything like that, but I don't need magnetic. Like those, I know those alien ones got to be magnetic. But I really like these because they, like, you just saw what I showed you guys. It works, you know. Yeah, Jimmy says, I couldn't believe how smooth that Klein stubby is, and it's only $20. Matt says, I use my PB Swiss, and they're still cheaper. Yeah, PB Swiss is really good. I still have to get on the PV Swiss line. I still haven't bought anything PV Swiss yet. I want to get their bits. The one thing they have a hard time finding is the bigger, longer square bits. They have them in smaller versions. I'm all thumbs typing. Sizzleneck says, yeah, but I mean, this is really nice. This is not ratcheting, guys. This T handle, but if you throw in the 711 or the pipe vise, you can make this a ratcheting screwdriver. So that's what I do. Just throw the Mac tools with the pipe vise ratcheting adapter or the 711L. But I really like this set. So you can't go wrong with this. Clint says, those use too much space. I have so many of those. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's good enough. You know what I mean? Because like I said, when it comes to storage, I'm kind of like cheap. Where is it? This one. I mean, they're pretty compact as it is. You know, it's good enough. They're close enough together. I mean, they're not as close as if I just got rid of this and just put them all together in a pile. They'd probably come out to like here. Like I did over here with this drawer. And this drawer, I just have them all bunched up like that. But I don't know if I'm going to use... I may get some for those eventually. Clint says he sent me more pics. Let's take a look at the pics. Yeah, I mean, look, these are nice. These are very nice. I'm very impressed. These are very impressive. I'm like I said, I'm sure they're magnetic. I mean, they're definitely a better system than what I have. But for me, I'm happy with what I got. Yeah, I got Jimmy. I got the message from you for the screwdriver set for the 12-volt cordless. Yeah, I definitely want to get the Facom version though. The Facom's got the longer bits, so I definitely want the Facom. I know you can get a free item with those too on promo. Oh, they're not magnetic, huh? How much did you pay for those? How many come in a package, and how much did you pay for those, Clint? Because I mean, those definitely are definitely an upgrade over those. Like those are cheap. I was gonna buy the Temu version of these, but I got a better deal on Amazon. So they're not bad. I mean, they do what they're supposed to do, and that's pretty much all I need. But I definitely want to get more. I may even too, like, I'm considering doing some kind of like just moving everything out of the foam and stop putting the sockets on socket rails so I can make more space, and just putting all my impact sockets, regular, all my overdrive sockets here, putting it in rails, and so I can have more of a bigger loadout. Clint says, I got them on Black Friday sale, 126 tools for 80 bucks. Yikes. Yeah, more screwdrivers. That's the thing. You get 126, right? I got 80 for like 20 something bucks. This was an 80 piece set. If I'd have bought two of these sets, I would have had 160 for like about 50-ish bucks. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of went with the cheaper option. And they're doing exactly what I want them to do. I mean, I can always throw on like magnets under here and use a glue gun, hot glue gun, and put a magnet on. It'll magnetize what I need if I need it to be magnetic. But I mean, I don't really need that either because I mean, if I'm turning something upside down, yeah, I want the magnetism. But these are gonna be right side up, so it's not necessary to have these magnetic. I'm just using it as a storage option, and I'm gonna stick to cheap, like my magnetic rails, Timu. You know, I'm getting, I like my tools and stuff, but I'm when it comes to like that kind of storage for that kind of stuff, I'd rather go cheaper. Jimmy says going to get the electric screwdriver and green screwdriver. I want to get the purple stuff. That's my goal, is to get the purple stuff, but I don't want to get it in that set that's in the current promo. So I'm just gonna wait. I got those two now. I'm replacing. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Like I said, when it comes to that, I'm just cheap. That's basically the gist of it. Is I'm a cheap mofo when it comes to that. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I can't go. I can't ask for a better deal than Amazon. You know, I'll take it. I mean, it's kind of like yours, but not quite, not kind of. You know what I mean? You got the colors on it. Only really not a bad deal. 100 for 53-bit and electric screwdriver, and 100 for the set of Mac screwdrivers. Yeah. I mean, that is a good deal, Jimmy. Yeah. Well, you know what it is, Clint? Priorities. I prioritize the Snap-on box more, like it's in a category. Socket rails to me, wrench holders, I prioritize less. I don't see a need to spend on that kind of money. Snap-on box, that Snap-on box, not necessarily a Snap-on box. That particular Snap-on box was a priority to me. Because otherwise, I would never have bought a Snap-on box. This was that once in a million, like, year I would buy. Because I was, like I said, I was very happy with my U.S. General. Although I kind of wanted the purple U.S. General. I would have gotten that one instead, to be honest with you. The purple Max set I got has 12 pieces. Yeah. That's all you need. Like I said, I categorize certain things. Purple is a winner. I'm addicted to the purple stuff lately. The purple stuff is like awesome. The green, purple, and blue. I've been, like I said, I've been on that kick lately, like insane wise. Insanity. It's awesome. I love all that purple. That's why I got the purple cot. It looks so good. Like, I would love, if I didn't have the Snap-on box, I would have probably eventually bought the 72-inch US General in purple with the side lockers and the top hutch. It just made sense to me. That it's beautiful. I would have done, I probably would have switched off even my five draw cart for the purple, because the purple, like I said, I'm feeling the purple. I think the purples are like a permanent color in my, for the tool world, in my the way my brain works. It is nice. It really is nice. But I had to jump on that Snap-on. It was good, but like I said, I would never have even considered a Snap-on box unless it was this one. There's just, like, I like Snap-on boxes. I thought they look cool, like the modern boxes, but I was never going to buy a Snap-on box to have a Snap-on box. It is just, this one right here was the cream of the crop for me. It was. But, I mean, just like Veto bags, I mean, I got my knockoff Metal Tough bag, which has my budget loadout, my Klein bag, which has my Klein loadout. You can't go wrong with that. But we're going to be doing more videos, and then I'm definitely going to be, hopefully before July 4th, I want to do merch. I want to sell merch. I definitely want to do those USA flag shirts with the CE Tool Den logo on them. Sell those. I'm gonna try to have hats made, trucker hats, and maybe eventually fitted. I'm just gonna start off with trucker hats to see how they sell, and t-shirts, and then maybe if it works out, I'll do a like a stretchy flex fit cap, whatever. I don't know. It just depends on the price, cost effectiveness. If it's cost effective, because it's gonna cost me quite a bit of money to invest in the clothing, and then I gotta pass down. I'm gonna try to keep it as low priced as possible. If I sell the merch, and if you guys want merch, for t-shirts, I'm gonna do stickers, hats, and t-shirts for now, and then eventually go to hoodies, long sleeve t-shirts, and go from there. But I don't know, like maybe vehicle, like bumper stickers. I don't know. Jimmy says, I got the purple pry bars and screwdrivers and a couple of ratchets. Yeah, I gotta get the ratchets. I really gotta get the ratchets. Talk about expensive. Yeah, Clint, you got some like big bucks in the storage. The tool grid is super expensive. I don't think I could ever do that. If I had to do something like that, I'd use my 3D printer. But I gotta still learn how to do 3D printing. I'm kind of stupid in the 3D printer world. I don't know better. I mean, there's people that have substituted the tool grid for the 3D printer stuff. They made their own tool grid. I think maybe I should go that way. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I just gotta learn. I need to go to like a 3D printer school and learn how to do all that with the programs and design aspect, because I have like a lot of things that I want to make. I just don't know how to make, and I don't even have like a really good 3D printer. It's a mediocre one. Someone says, personally, I can't stand trucker hats. I like the more form-fitting fabric hats and good curled brim. Yeah, those are nice. But to me, it's about the money. I don't want to overspend on something, you know what I mean? And Clint says, I need to find the best for ratchets and screwdrivers. Doesn't Tool Grid have like that screwdriver thing? Like, it's like a little slot and you put them in, kind of similar to the wrench style. I could have sworn Tool Grid has something for me. I see, that's one thing I'll never get is like that kind of stuff for when I have screwdrivers in the drawers, because it takes away too much space for screwdrivers, because I have so many screwdrivers. Where wrenches is kind of limited, so I can like afford to kind of like use those types of holders for the wrenches, because my wrench collection is like an average person, where screwdrivers is insanity. It's insane. I can't justify it. More boxes. I might get another, like, I want to get another purple box, to be honest. But like I said, I still have to get the tool lockers for this. Good night, Matt. Have dinner time. I still haven't had dinner yet. I'm gonna eat dinner after. I'm not gonna do 4 hours tonight, guys. I still gotta work on some things before while I eat dinner. But yeah, I definitely want to do the purple 5-drawer cot. See ya, Matt. Have a good night. Enjoy. They have some $4,000 ratchets from Nipros. Ish, that's way above my price range. So I'm like, yeah, with screwdrivers, you just alternate directions, and that's compact. Yeah, and that's exactly how I like to do it. Exactly. Same thing with the pliers. Like, I don't need pliers racks. I'll just stand them up sideways, and just like, they'll lean on each other. I don't care. That's another thing is it's for me, it's pliers and screwdrivers that I have like so many of, and I'm going to continue to buy pliers and screwdrivers. I'm not going to give up buying those. I may eventually like trade up and give those to my son-in-law, whatever, or sell them, whatever. But I'm not gonna like organize them in like the way some people have and waste that kind of space, because I haven't, like I said, insane amount of screwdrivers for decades, and I have pliers for decades, and I'd rather just lean them up straight up, stand them up, and then just they lean on each other, and that's good enough for me. And I do the same thing with the pliers too. I alternate the directions to make it more compact, or at least try to. Sometimes I just get lazy and I just throw it back in there until I have to reorganize again. Then I'll reorganize, but I'm not gonna bother too much. But I mean, everybody's got their own way of doing things. Like Clint's got like those really, really nice tool organizers, and it's a heck of a platform he's got. But for me, I'm cheap. Like I prioritize certain things, and I don't prioritize others. But that's just how I am. And I could call my daughter too. That's another thing I gotta do. Matt, I wipe feet in general direction. My feet in the general direction. Yeah. Clint's got some of the best storage systems when it comes to, you know, those types of tools like ratchets and stuff. But I just can't. Sizzle Next says, I love patriotic colors and I'm a veteran, but lately it's been rough. That's all I say. Yeah, I know. Listen, nothing's perfect right now, but you got to look at the history of the country. Just look at the history, how much we accomplished, where we are, not necessarily where we are today, but technology-wise, we're still like the #1 country in the world, regardless of everything. We're good. You know what I mean? We still have stuff we need to work on. Nothing's perfect, but you know, I love our colonial eras, like how we started, where we got to, you know, the Civil War, what happened, World War I, World War II, you know, that kind of stuff, and how much of an impact we've made on the world. You know what I mean? I mean, we're still the top dogs, guys. Still the top dogs. That's all I gotta say. And I still am gonna bleed the red, white, and the blue. Regardless, I'm still gonna bleed that red, white, and blue, guys. And enjoy my tools, you know? That's what we gotta do, we gotta enjoy our tools. We gotta enjoy what we got. Because we live in a first world country. And yeah, we can bitch and complain about things. But we got first world problems, you know? Other people have it worse. Yep, Clint, America, guys, America. And I'm gonna always bleed the red, white, and blue. And regardless of what your stances are, you know, I appreciate you all. I do. It's these Wednesday tool talks and all that stuff that we do are fantastic, you know. Thank you, Sizzleneck. Yep. I thank you too. Clint thanks you and I thank you. Regardless of the way the state of the world is, you know, I got a lot of love for you guys. And you know what's awesome? What hasn't happened today? What hasn't happened today, guys? What have you guys noticed or haven't noticed yet that hasn't happened today? I'll tell you guys. I don't think we lost service yet. No glitching. That's right, Clint. No glitch. No glitch for this bitch. That's what she said. I love it. Yep. Oh, you know what? I didn't have Mexican food, so there's no nuclear explosion in the toilets. Well, today's tax day too. Yep, tax day, guys. This has been a difficult year for tax year for me because uh, I've had to with the overtime thing and then the YouTube stuff, the the money I make on YouTube and the overtime. My tax situation got a little bit complex this year, and I had a tough time. Um, I just got to do a couple more things before I go to bed, and then I should be good. And then I got to call my daughter up because whatever she needs. But it is what it is, guys. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I got a lot of appreciation, a lot of love for you guys. I love talking to you guys every Wednesday. Uh, you guys are what make me, to do the videos, to do the lives. It's that we all have something in common. We got a love for tools. We got a love of using our tools. We got a love of, like, these are our toys, guys. These are our toys. This is what I wake up for tools. I go to bed for tools. I know Clint's the same way. I know you're the same way. You're probably worse than me. We're all addicted. We have what we have because, and that's that we have this common ground. And I don't mind calling you brothers and sisters in this common ground that we share. And I like the fact that there's more females involved with the tool community in the trade community too, because I like having that side of the aisle. To be able to work on cars, to be able to frame and build houses, to do electrical work, HVAC work. I love it. Some way, have a good one. Thanks, Sizzleneck. I appreciate that. Have a good one, some way. Enjoy your night. Yeah, but like we all love tools. I mean, look at the stuff like Jimmy puts up. Jimmy puts up some friggin' unbelievable content. Like, I'm envious of the stuff he's got. You got some really nice stuff, Jimmy. You make some awesome videos. And lately I've been loving all that music you've been putting on. All that, like, different kinds of music on it. It's really good. Like, I appreciate it's like an art form that you're doing with what you do with the videos that you make. I'm not doing anything like that because like I would like to do that, but I don't know if I have the capabilities to do something as good as what you do. And you have like a way about your videos. And I every day that I see something that you post up, it's like get me in the feels. It says like you bought the Sawzall, the super or the regular? So, some way, have a good night. Sizzle, which one? Super or regular? Super, nice. Did you get a good deal on it? I hope you got a good deal on it. I think I paid, on mine, I think I paid $215 if I remember correctly. I don't even know what it costs now, but I got a deal on mine. A lot of love for you, Jimmy. Got a lot of love for you. Hey, Joey. Joey's in the house. How you doing, Joey? 217 with battery. Yeah, so that's about right. Yeah, so that's a good deal. Mine came with the 5 amp hour battery. How's it going? You just brought up the channel. Hey, so we were talking about you earlier. Hi, Barney. So we were talking about you, Joey, earlier. We was thinking, this is what we were talking about. I think we had this idea to do like a game show style thing called, like Hollywood Squares back in the day, and they still have Hollywood Squares now. We were thinking about doing a Toolywood Squares with a bunch of a big collaboration, somebody to host the game show on a live stream, and we all like have to do like the games of nah. I don't know who the most handsome reviewer is. But I think we should do like a Toolywood Squares. Hey, Joey, this is the here, check this out. For the first time, I got shorts on. We got the weather back. 80 degrees today in Massachusetts here. I do not have the Milwaukee Insider, but it is on my list. I want to get the half-inch adapter, and it comes with the 1/4 inch and 3/8. But on Acme Tools for $25, you can get the half-inch adapter for it. But I definitely want it. How warm is it over there, Joey? Oh, Clint sent us one last round of picks. Let's see what he's got for us. Clint's the man, the myth, the legend here. So he's showing us these picks. This is similar to what I have. Is this the same one, Clint? Yeah. Look at that. That's all Clint stuff. Hey, Joey, can you send me stickers? I found out that you give out stickers. So I'll have to send you my address. Look at that. That's all Clint stuff. Timu. This is nice right here. This is beautiful. That's a beautiful setup with the vessels. All right, I'll send you my address. I'm going to be making stickers too. So today I went ham. I went ham on ChatGPT, Joey. And you got to see the stuff that I did with the ChatGPT. So I changed my my logos and stuff. I'll show you in a minute. Look at that. Clint, man, you're like insane. Your stuff's insane. I love it. Absolutely love it. So check this out, Joey. Let me see. Look what we did today. We did all kinds of new logos, freshly updated. This is a collaboration logo with the Craftsman Cave and the CE Tool Den. That's another one. I like this one. That might become a shirt. I like this one. This is my new logo. Oops. The heck? Oh, some of this got corrupted. I don't even understand what the hell is going on here. Some of these pictures got corrupted, guys. Look at this logo. Hey, Jimmy, look at that one. I did a Mac Tools CE Tool Den. Snap-on. Yeah, I'm going. This is the one I'm going for. I'm gonna do this one into a T-shirt. So this is gonna be like on the upper left of the chest, and then I'll show you what the my handyman. I refreshed my handyman logo, so that's gonna be my handyman USA version. I'm gonna do a whole getup of this stuff. So this is gonna be the back of the T-shirt. That's the back of the T-shirt, and then this is my new handyman logo. But I'm also gonna be doing like this style too. So it's gonna be alternating between the USA version and my regular. So this is the one I had made today. That's going to be my standard one. And I'm going to make merch. So I'm going to be trying to get some merch out, at least the USA shirts and hats for this right before hopefully July 4th. So that's just an example. This is all done by AI, guys. Look at that. AI did all this. This is phenomenal. This is a regular header, like a rugged style. I like this header. I might use this on my YouTube eventually. That's a cleaner version. So that's going to be like the standard regular original logo, and then that's going to be like special edition logos with the USA. Let me see what else. Yeah, so that's what I was working on today while I was in my patrol vehicle today. Yeah, that flag one is awesome. Yeah, we love Joey's videos. Joey makes some awesome videos. We love Joey's stuff. Feel free to ever send something. Joey, I got to tell you something. So last week, and this is kind of news for you too, that you can probably spread the word because you got a bigger channel than me. Last week, I bought the Veto. It's one of their new releases, the Veto Tech Pack P Infrared. I really love the style, and I know it wasn't available yet, and even the Evo bags, the new Evo bags aren't available yet. And I know with the promo going on, they're on the tier 1 list. So what happened was I ordered the Tech Pack P Infrared to get the CBLD. It's a tier 1 bag. And what happened was the other day I got an email saying my order was canceled. They had accidentally put the bag like it was in stock, and I was kind of like pissed off and annoyed. I got the email from the sales manager from Veto. It's some lady. So I ended up calling her personally because I had a phone number. And what happened was I got to talking with her, and I said, you guys have these. I wasn't a jerk or anything. I was speaking nicely with her and joking with her, but at the same time, internally, I felt pissed because I was like, you cancel, because I really want that CBL LD bag. Like, it's really awesome. After watching your videos and Tim's videos, I love that bag. I want to get that bag as to supplement the backpack that the Tech Pack P infrared version. So I ended up calling her and I asked about it, inquired about it, because I said, you guys don't even have the Evo bags available yet, and it's on the tier 1 list. You don't even have the bag that I want. You canceled my order. What's going on? And she said, and I asked her, when is the bag going to be released? At least the one I ordered. And she says June. I said that's after the promo. The promo ends May 31st, and the Evo bags aren't even out yet. None of the Evo bags are out. I said, what's going to happen? Like, how's that going to work? Like, so basically, you guys advertise these bags for the promo. There's no promo, and we're all pretty much getting screwed out of it. But she assured me that just on the bags that aren't available, not the ones that sold out, but just the bags that are not available, you're going to be able to get it in June, and they're going to honor the spring promo for June. So if you want to spread that message, that would be awesome, because just like I said, just the Evo bags, the Tech Pack P, yeah, they're coming out in May supposedly, but she wasn't sure. Like, her estimate date was end of May for the Evo bags, but they're having problems with getting all the shipments in and stuff like that. And she did say May for that bag and June for the bag that I ordered. But they will be honoring the promos, but just on the said bags. Yeah, and she promised. Like, I had to make her repeat it like a few times just so we can get like confirmation. Now, I don't have written confirmation. I just have the confirmation on a word, because they did speak about this internally. Because she was telling me the whole story of like, it's been discussed. They're going to honor the spring promo in the summer. So if you guys are interested, and you put it on your channels or whatever, spread the word that the spring promo will continue into June, but not on the current bag lineup that's available in stock or that's sold out. That's not going to be part of the extended spring promo. The only ones that are going to be extended spring promos are the new stuff that has not yet been released, and it's been advertised as tier 1 or tier 2 bags for the CBLD or the SBLD, if they do that. If they don't do that and they go back, because I said it to her. I confront. I'm like, you better promise me, because I don't want to be like out of like this spring promo. She said promise. She gave me her word. So they're gonna honor the spring promo in June, or after May if you get the Evo bag. But there's gonna be, because people need to know this information. Because it kind of sucks for a lot of us that are just waiting. I've been holding on all since the spring promo started, because I've been wanting either that bag or the Evo bag to get the pouches on it. I was gonna buy the pouches and everything, but I really wanted the Tech Pack P infrared because it has a lot of the features that I want, and then the CBLD would be a perfect complement to that bag. So if I overload, so I don't tend to overload the backpack. I can throw the stuff that I don't normally use in the CBLD, or maybe put the stuff I don't use in the backpack, or vice versa, like whatever it is. And so I'm kind of excited to be able to order that bag in June and potentially, get that spring promo. So I'm expecting to get the CBLD. I'm not. They kind of make something like that. They do kind of make like small pouches and stuff like that to put in your pocket, but they have stuff that you can hook up, like the SC45. This is one of their bags that I really like. The SC45. I use this for all the time with my loadouts. I bring this everywhere whenever I bring my bags, because I have like my screwdrivers, my ball grip screwdriver, my bits, and a couple other things. I absolutely love this. And this thing comes with a magnetic pouch, Jimmy, right in here. It came with this. So you get this like little mini pouch, and it's got a magnetic back, so you could like put it in your waistband and it magnetizes, or it'll magnetize to your pocket. I really, really like that feature about it. But you can, there's stuff out there for everybody. I mean, I know they geared more towards the electrician, the HVAC technician, or the plumber, but you can get a lot of bang for the buck. Looking for a small bag for my knife, flashlight, and mini pliers. Yeah. If you're looking for a small bag, get the Maxpedition stuff. Maxpedition makes some like really, really awesome like little pouches, and I highly recommend Maxpedition. Any of you guys on the thing, tell Jimmy Maxpedition makes some of the best stuff for the EDC carry. The only thing I don't like about the Maxpedition is there's no belt loops. I like to carry my EDC stuff on my belt loop with the hook, like one of those metal or plastic like hooks you put on your belt, and you can remove it and work out of the little pouch. I just keep the ratchets and the sockets in my pocket. Buck 101. Buck, my EDC is in my truck right now, but I do have a video. Watch my video. I have a EDC loadout. You got to see this thing. Like, a lot of people are surprised at how much stuff I carry in my EDC. It's on a previous video from last week. I think I did it last week. Watch that video. It's awesome. You're gonna see like how much stuff I have in my pouch. I do use pack out. Oops, sorry, I lost you for a second there. We do have pack out here. This is some of my drawer systems. I do have a bunch of pack out like back here, my crates, other containers and stuff like that. I am in on the Trade Stack platform, and on the Modbox platform. So this is the Modbox, and I've been sporting this a lot more lately because I absolutely love this. This stuff's really good. It is online only. You have to buy them online. Yeah, the Maxpedition. My favorite M18 tool. This is actually a no-brainer. I'm glad you asked that question right here. Where is it? Where is it? Did I move it somewhere? Oh, you know what? It might be in my... It's It might be in my Klein bag. Here's my favorite M18 tool. And it's not in here. Might be on this side. Yep. Here's my favorite M18 tool. My subcompact impact driver. This is my favorite M18 tool. Subcompact. It's not the M12, the better M12 with the latest gen. It's not the M18. This is like if I gotta pick a Milwaukee tool, M12, M18, it's the M12. It's my favorite right now. This is my favorite tool, and also the latest 550 foot-pound impact wrench. This one right here. When I do automotive, this is the one I reach for the most. Anytime I don't really use high torques anymore because this thing has enough power to do just about everything I ask. Although a couple of times when I've done some stuff, I've had to use the high torque, but I use this one, and then also the 3/8. I also have the 3/8 subcompact. Now this one is kind of newer to the shop, so I've only used this like a couple of times, but this one I've used a lot. I do brake jobs with this one, but this is my favorite tool because I'm getting old, and I want lightweight now. I try not to bring M18 to things anymore if I can get away with lightweight. It's about weight savings, and the more compact I can bring something, the easier it is for me. And this subcompact, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles. It's no frills. There's no speed selector, but because of the size and the weight and the fact that I can do just about everything with this, is number one in my book. Like, this is my tool of the year last year, actually. Out of all the tools I bought last year, this is my favorite tool I bought last year, and I still am sticking by it because it is amazing. And I loved it. I bought this last year, the 550 foot-pound. I bought the half-inch because I do a lot of stuff with half-inch when I do my automotive. So it is very good. And then my stubby, this is 225 foot-pounds. Yeah, I know. I'll be right up. So it is very good. I'm very happy with this. I definitely got to get the 1/4-inch stubby, the 100 foot-pound ones. I know it's not also not powerful, but I'm just like am enamored with the smaller stuff. You know, it's all about weight savings. Like I don't want to deal with heavy, and that's why I bring the drawers either, because I don't want to be picking up. Look at my dog. My dog's here. Hey Clint, have a good night. See you next week. But I'll talk to you tomorrow. But I bring these and I use the drawers so I don't have to like unpack them and stuff like that. I'd rather use drawers now, like whether it's the pack out, the trade stack, or the mod box. So I'm like, everything to me nowadays is about weight savings. And the more weight you guys can save, especially the older, us older guys, I think it's beneficial. Because like at this stage of the game, my knees are shot. My knees are shot. Everything's like, I'm old. I mean, I'm for the most part, I'm healthy enough now. Thanks to my doctors and my medications. But like at this stage of the game, you don't want to bring a full loadout of crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
Turning off the light now. Bye.
Bye. The wifey's going upstairs
Night,
fishing.
everyone on YouTube.
My wifey says good night, everybody, on YouTube. Oh, she's playing with the lights on me. Yeah, but at this stage of the game, like you want to go like less loadout as possible. Like if I have to bring circular saws, it's going to be in one of my mobile storage systems. Personally, I like working out of bags. I prefer working out of bags, so I use my knockoff Veto, my Mellow Tough. This is my budget bag loadout. That's my Klein. I got to do a video on that. Klein sent me that. The Mod Box backpack, the Gen 1, but the Gen 2 is coming out. And then I bought this with my Easter money my mom gave me, the tool runner. And then I have, this is what I bring this bag from Harbor Freight for like my sockets, plate covers, anything that requires small materials, like if even plumbing fixtures, I'll put in here. Like if I'm doing a plumbing job, I'll put small stuff in here that I need for the job, or my electrical stuff's in here. But this is, I love this bag right here. So this bag has been really good so far. It really worked very well. It's keeping me a little bit honest because I tend to overpack. I'll tell her good night. I tend to overpack, so this kind of keeps me from overpacking. But I definitely want to do like a double loadout. So like if I need to pack and my OC gets the best of me, I can bring 2 bags and not have to worry about getting gunked up with weight, because that's my problem. So like I said, by bringing stuff like this to jobs, I'm saving weight. And then the other aspect is my daughter got me this the Hyper Tough cart. So by working out of bags, I can put stuff in the bags on this cart and wheel them to where I need to work. This is a foldable tool cart from Walmart, the Hyper Tough, and I absolutely love it. I brought this the other day to an electrical job, and let me tell you, I love it. It's phenomenal. I can't get enough of this. I know, Joey, you got the Crescent one. You had this one, and you got the Crescent one, and this I gotta say, this is good. I can't fathom spending the kind of money that the Crescent one costs. And I know it's a much better quality, higher quality rolling cart. I've seen it, I felt it, I've played with it at Home Depot, but I can't pay that kind of money, even on sale. Like maybe at the most I would pay is $150, but to me it's really not worth it. I would prefer this 9 out of 10 times, because this is only $50, and plus my daughter gave it to me, and it's a really nice cart. Yes, it's not going to fit like a pack out, a big pack out in there. Like you can fit like one of the smaller boxes in there, but not like the rest you can put on the top. So if you need to wheel this to whatever, it works. You still use both? That one being small is better for certain job. Yeah, exactly. So like I didn't have, and plus I don't have a lot. Sometimes I don't have a lot to do. So this thing is perfect for me. I mean, I can't fit something like this in between that, but I can fit it on the top. Not as good as the bigger Crescent, or even like the Klein, the big Klein one. And I mean this holds a decent amount of weight. It's not like perfect, but it's good enough for me. And I have this one, but this one stays here. This is what I use when I do automotive here. So I do have clients that are going to be coming to my house this summer. And this is what anytime I do automotive here, I have clients that come over to my house. And I do like whatever automotive type of work for them, whether it's brakes, battery changes, oil changes, fluid changes, differential changes, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. This is what I put my loadout in, is this thing, because it's got a lot of attachments. I just got to take this stuff off because right now it's a mess. But other than that, I mean, that holds more weight than that foldable one. And that's Hyper Tough too. This one's really nice. That one's great for, job sites. Sizzle, I rolled bags aside into my backyard with that cart yesterday. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like, you can't go wrong. It's a quality product. It really is a quality product. I love it. You can't go wrong with it. And the same thing with this cart. I love it. I can take some of the boxes and just put them on the collectors over here, the little adapters, and it slides right in. And I can put the hooks on this, and I can just put like on the hooks I can put like extension cords or whatever. They have different size hooks, and they even have a Velcro strap, so you can put like an extension cord on this or this, or put tools in between here that's bigger. Here's the ratcheting, the Velcro strap, and here's to put like to hold your conduit benders. They have actually a bigger box than this, like these holders. I haven't gotten those yet. They're in my cart, my Walmart cart. You can only buy these online, by the way, guys. You can't get these in store yet for some reason. I don't understand why, but you have this. James said I have the snap-on plastic. Yes, I remember seeing you showed that one. I really like that, but do they even sell that anymore, or is that's not available? Was that like discontinued? But hey, Joey, watch this. I want you to see this setup right here. Where is it? Did I put it in this bag? Oh, right here. Check this out. So, you know that Klein has this 14. This is the 14-in-1 HVAC, right? This is the new version, by the way. They have the old version has the S2 bits. You gotta find this if you want to get like the better version. So this has the new ProFlex bits with the orange on it. So check this out. So that's the shaft. It comes like this. And what I did was, this comes with a Phillips 1. I mean a 1/8 inch slotted, and a Phillips 0, a Phillips 1. Phillips 0. And I took those out, and I ended up putting this. This was missing a square one. So I took one of the Klein bit cases. I took the Phillips one out of that. I mean the square one out of that, and I put it in this set. I took out the Phillips, the 0, out of this and put it back in that case. And I put a Bosch P2R2 bit here. So there's a Bosch P2R2 bit, and then this has a full setup right here. And so this has now become an HVAC / electrician's screwdriver. So this is an awesome screwdriver. It's not ratcheting, but I mean I could use the pipe vise ratcheting adapter or the 711L. I have both. Or I can just use my little ratcheting screwdriver and take the bits out of that and put them in here, because this thing is awesome. I really enjoy this screwdriver. I love this screwdriver. But this has become a formidable screwdriver because of those additions. Now, it's not for everybody because of the work. It depends on the work you guys do. But this has the Schrader valve, the core bit, everything. So this HVAC is officially HVAC / electrical. And this also has a JIS. This comes with a JIS bit too. That's one of the surprises. When I bought this, I said, oh, it comes with a JIS bit. So that's pretty cool. So a Phillips 2 and a JIS bit number 2, which is awesome. So I really enjoyed that loadout. Another thing that I highly recommend is, and I showed the guys last week, is these bits right here. The best bits for bit holders is these 4-inch Geinzern. They're called fixed edge. So I think the sweet spot for bit drivers, because I prefer multi-bit drivers over fixed bladed screwdrivers, is the 4-inch bit. The 4-inch bit, when you take like the Klein True Grip, check this out. That is balance. That looks like balance. This is actually perfect. It gives you the perfect length for a screwdriver, and not to mention when you pair this with the pipe vise or the 711L, I mean it's not bad. I just don't like it when like, you can put a 2-inch bit, but it's only going to come out a little bit. This is the Makita XPS bits. Look at the size difference that you get from the XPS bits. This isn't bad, but this 4-inch bit from Geinzer. And like I said, this is a really good bit. I've already been using this on the job site. Look at the difference. There's a 3-inch and a 4-inch bit. The 4-inch Geinzer, these are nice bits. They're not the best bits, but they're very good quality. They feel quality too. I highly recommend this. They even make a 6-inch version. I have all the bits in the collection, but you guys have to test this out. This is called Fix Edge. They have 1-inch bits, some 2-inch bits, 4-inch bits, and 6-inch bits. And I like the fact that if I needed to go with an extended bit, the 6-inch bit is available to put on something like this. So it really makes this so versatile. Like, it diversifies your setup. I'm trying out this new bits, these Geinzer, and so far I've hit it out of the park. I even use it on an impact. It says impact rated. I highly recommend these bits. You can get them on Amazon or Temu. I bought one set on Temu because they didn't, at that point, they weren't in stock. But it is really nice. Oh, it's like Jimmy says, the cart's $500. Is it available? But they designed the bottom different. I think the Weeha is 3.25. Yeah, the Weeha is 3.5 actually. I have the Terminators on the bits over here, but I actually like the Geinzer the best because that 4-inch is the best sweet spot for multi-bit drivers. These right here are awesome. I'm not gonna, but they just don't cover the full range of sizes. Even the Makita XPSs, like I bought these today to do a loadout with some of my bit drivers because I think the 3-inch will look good on. But for the most part, the 4-inch bits from Geinzer are just the bee's knees, guys. I highly recommend it. But as far as the impact rating is concerned, if you want an impact rate, these are still my favorites, the Makita XPSs. But with something like this setup, they don't make a 3-inch slotted bit, and I like to throw in a Bosch P2R2 bit. So I made this. I use this Harbor Freight slotted. These are all Harbor Freight slotted, and then this DeWalt slotted. But this is impact rated, but I would never use this for impact. But for a multi-bit driver, it makes sense. So I do recommend Geinzer Fix Edge. It's like head and shoulders above the water when it comes to the competition. Here's the rest of the Geinzer. So this is your 4-inch hex, but I don't need this because I bring Allen keys. But here's your 6-inch bits. Look at those. It comes with all these sizes of slotted, squares, Allens, and Phillips. And then here is your other big set of Allen. And then here's your Torx sets. You have security Torx and regular Torx. The only thing is it skips is the 27, but I know you don't really need the T27 unless you're doing automotive. But I have like T27 bits that I can use that are Milwaukee. So I do have plenty of T or 2-inch bits. I'm gonna get that out of the way. But yeah, this I recommend Fix Edge by Geinzer. It's got that little German name, so I pronounce it Geinzer. But it's a really cool bit setup. I'm very impressed with them. As a multi-bit driver, like I said, I already used them in an impact form, and I got success out of it. The tips weren't worn out. It had a little bit of the coating came off, but that's expected when you're doing impact driving. But that's about it. Like I say, highly recommend. But perfect for ratcheting. Even like on a stubby like this from Mac Tools, it's perfect. I wouldn't put it on this though. For this, I would go 2-inch, a 2-inch bit or 1-inch bit, like on this style of ratcheting screwdriver or bit driver. Would definitely not do that. I would do it on this one though, or the Klein T handle. I would definitely do the 6-inch or the 4-inch on those T handles. So there's the Klein T handle. That 4-inch bit would be perfect on that, as well as the 6s. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. This is It's just a great setup with those. When I picked those up and I felt them, I held that bit in my hand. I was hoping, because I've been watching a lot of stuff on the on the internet about Geinzer, and they make really good bits, guys. They really do. They're not the greatest bits, but they make really good bits. I would put them on par with the Railers. They're black bits, but I think these fixed edge bits are even better than their regular black bits. Their regular impact bits. These fixed edge bits just feel like superstars. You know what I mean? They feel so good. But I prefer not to impact with these because I want to keep them. I don't know how long they're gonna like I said, I don't know. But I do really I do appreciate them. They're very, very good. But these are still my favorite impact rated bits. And I didn't have a full set of the 3-inch. The only thing I'm missing here is the square number 3, but I have that on order right now. It should be here by Friday or Saturday. So that's the only set that's left because they don't have, like I said, slotted bits for this. So I just got to supplement with these bits for a slotted because I'm not going to use an impact with the... That's kind of ridiculous with the slotted bit. Who would do that? I mean, there's people that would, but in a pinch. But for me, this is where it's at. Use your bit driver, and you'll have good luck with these. I mean, like the 3-inch would pair very well with these Macs. I love the Makita. I've been using the Makita XPSs religiously. This is really nice. This is a really nice setup. The 3-inch bits go really well with these, but also the 4-inch. Even the 6-inch would pair very well. All good, guys. All right. It's already 10:28. So, guys, I'm gonna have to call it a night tonight. We're not gonna do our usual 4 hours. So we're gonna call it a night because I got a few things to do. I gotta call my daughter up, whatever she needs, and I gotta do a couple of things on the computer. But that's about it, and I gotta eat dinner. So we're gonna call it a night. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, chatting, and participating. I love you all. We'll be doing this again next Wednesday, 7:35. That's the usual time. 7:30 or 35, either way. We'll do this. So good night, everybody. Next week, Wednesday, we should be on our normal thing. Thanks, Dan. You're awesome too. I'm gonna be making merch with the new designs. Hopefully, you guys are interested in buying them. WeHa makes awesome stuff, Michael. But yeah, so we're gonna be making merch. Hopefully, you guys will want to buy the merch. If not, I'm gonna buy limited before July 4th. Hopefully we can get them out. Hopefully we can get them out before July 4th for the American flag shirts. Good night, Jimmy. And the trucker hats. I'm going to do trucker hats and t-shirts for now. And stickers. For those sets. And then... Oh, you got your Cobalt today? Awesome. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I got my Patriots one. This is the Patriots one. So, and they're selling out, guys. You gotta get yours while you can because they're limited. Good night, Sizzleneck. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Another successful tool talk. This was awesome. Joey, I'm gonna try to get on your thing tomorrow, but I got my father-in-law's birthday tomorrow, so if I do show up, it'll be late. If not, I'm gonna be sad that I'm missing your live stream tomorrow. I know you got your collaboration tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get to the live stream. If not, I'll talk to you another day. I'll send you my address for the stickers. Yeah, only a few teams left. I think the Patriots is sold out. All right. So good night, guys. I don't know if I'll be releasing a video tomorrow. I may or may not because of my father-in-law's birthday. We're going to be celebrating at their house. So I'm probably not going to be able to. If I do, it'll be maybe a shorts video, no more than that. All right. So as always, guys, have yourselves a good day, good night, and until next time, next week. CE Tolden Talk Live is done for the night. Good night, guys.